Oh yeah, crap! I forgot we have to switch. We have to switch to English because I was about to say it in French. What's up, YouTube? What's up, everyone? How is everyone doing? Welcome back to another live stream. This is the fourth edition in English this time, and I have Ali and Stuart once again. And YK reviews should come today to talk about England. Maybe Momo's gonna come to talk a little bit about Algeria and also to talk about what he's seen at the World Cup. And I told Aladdin, I don't know. We never know. Depends on his mood. Depends on who qualifies. So he told me if God wants, that's what he told me. If God allows him, he will be joining here. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm so happy to have once again Ali. We were here yesterday, but how are you doing, Ali? How's everything going? I know today it's very hot in France.
Yeah, but it's fine. I'm fine. Thank you so much for inviting me once again.
No, thank you so much for coming once again, Ali. Always welcome on the channel. A veteran of the channel already. She knows the channel very, very closely. So thank you always for being here. And of course, I needed to bring back our good friend Stuart from Scotland. How are
Oh,
you doing? How are you doing? So, no, no, no. Cut that. Cut
oh,
that. Cut that.
mate.
Cut that. Cut that.
Oh, mate.
No, no,
We're
cut
off
that.
to a bad start here.
Well, one, two, three. And once again, I'm really glad to have once again Stuart from Scotland here. How are you doing, Stuart?
There we go. Completely seamless. No one will notice the difference.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Well, actually, so I wanted to tell people my voice is a bit cracked because yesterday I went to watch. I didn't know there was a cafe near my place, a Argentinian cafe. Because honestly, like I've never really, at least here in Canada, I haven't really met a lot of Argentinians. Like I know two Argentinians, and that's about it. But apparently, there's really more than I thought. Also, we have to admit that Argentina has so much fan base that a lot of people that wear Argentina shirt are maybe not Argentinians. The same thing for France, for Brazil. You know, like usually people they love those big teams. Even England, I saw some Latinos wearing England yesterday. So you see, even England has their own fandom and everything. So yeah,
Well, the Argentinian fan base for this week has gone up about 5.5 million people.
it's a huge fan base. Well, especially even Portugal, so they have a huge fan base for Messi and Cristiano. So it's been oh yeah, I want to talk about that. I'm gonna ask you something later on. For remind me, okay, for Cristiano, I have something to ask. People were a bit upset about this, but yeah. So now we are at the semifinal, which is crazy because like there's only 1 week left, and the World Cup is done. We have to wait 4 more years to see another World Cup. But yes, Stuart, since you weren't here, because Ali and me, we've talked a lot about how this World Cup we perceive it, but still, I'm gonna ask Ali later. But I wanted to know from you, like, so far, how did you perceive this World Cup? Are you liking it? Is this like the World Cup you expected? Is there some things? I'm pretty sure there's some things you didn't like. We talked about the red card of Balogun, which that was a that's a really that's a bro for me that's I don't know how to say this in English, but well, for me that's a after before and after. Like it's something. It's like it comes to I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I feel like it's something I can't even erase. It's there. It's
Yeah.
permanent. It sucks, but yeah. Tell us about your sensations of the whole World Cup so far.
Well, honestly, on the pitch at least has been brilliant. Like it's been an absolutely sensational tournament. Like there's been very, very few bad games. There's
Yeah.
been some utterly brilliant games on the pitch. Uh, and yeah, on the pitch has been superb. Off the pitch, I genuinely, without getting too much into the political side of things,
Mhm.
it's probably what the US needed right now is to see the world like a lot more peaceful than it has been since, well, the 2010s. But as I say, I won't get into that too much. You mentioned the Balogun thing. Debatable red card should never have been reversed because you set a precedent that any government body can get involved and say, hey, can you overturn that? And people do it. So it's not great. But overall, I think it's been a superb tournament. Like, I've really, really enjoyed it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the expansion. I have to give it if there's one thing I will give to that man, to Infantino, it's he was maybe right for the 48 teams. That's the only thing he's gonna get from me. The rest, fuck it. But that's the only thing I'm gonna give him, that he was probably right for the 48 expansion. The only thing.
You know what?
Eon,
The
how are you doing
48
here?
teams has been brilliant.
Sorry, Stuart.
I was a supporter of the 48 teams to begin with. Like I think through qualifying, the number of stories you saw in qualifying, like not
Yeah,
just
yeah.
my own, not just Scotland's, but like Cape Verde making it, Curacao making it, Haiti making it, like teams, uh, Czechia, Bosnia, Turkey, teams that had not been there for a long time, making it to the World Cup. Uh, the number of African teams going up, and that has been proven brilliantly for how many of them made the knockouts as well. I
Yeah,
think the
yeah, yeah, it's
48
crazy.
teams been superb.
Yeah, yeah, no. I mean, I was curious for the 48 teams. I understand when people said that it could kill a bit the competition because we're maybe not there yet around the world. I still feel that maybe 2030 would have been the great. Like for me, 2026 should have been the last World Cup with 32 teams, and 2030 should have been with 48 teams. But look, we went a bit faster, and for now it's okay. Like yeah, okay. Aside of Curacao, like we haven't seen really teams get like, I don't know, they're like 7-1 or something like that. So that means like there's competitive competitivity around the world. But yeah, we are seeing right now that still like the elite is mostly in Europe. Like we've seen, like I mean, there's three Europeans and one South American left. So, and even in the quarterfinal, there was six Europeans and one African and one South American. So you see, like there is like this huge, especially I think like what is good right now in Europe. It's like especially the well, this is not disrespecting anyone, but like I feel like Norway, Switzerland, Belgium, they are part of this like B category of Europe. Like they're in between the A and B. For me at least. Like like A category, it's like Spain, France. Like that's the elite of Europe, and those countries like are progressing very well. So that's why I feel like that's a huge progress for Europe, especially like, and also it's crazy because it's the first World Cup ever where the three giants of football, Brazil, Germany, and Italy, they don't even make the quarterfinals. So you see, like there's a yeah, that was interesting to see. I'm like, whoa, that's the first time in history that one
Yeah,
of those teams is not in the quarterfinals. So
that's
crazy.
wild.
That's wild, man. That's wild.
Yeah,
And
that's some start. Like, I mean, Italy aren't even here. So you're saying about the European nations
yeah,
and the sort of B category, like your Switzerland's, your Norway's, uh, Belgium. Belgium have kind of straddled the line in the last few years, I think,
yeah.
with their sort of golden generation. I wasn't very high on Belgium coming into this tournament, but they've done really well.
Yeah, it's a team that they really grown during the World Cup because they started very poorly. I still believe that Senegal probably led them alive because Senegal really had them really should have won honestly. But look, Belgium did it, and against the United States, me and Ali we talked about this yesterday. We believe that I think the president probably killed his own team because like the pressure of the players must be very intense. Like knowing that everyone hates you right now, like they want you to get out. That probably you can feel it as a player. Probably like it's no brainer that those players they look on social media as well and they know what's going on. Like so. But yeah, Belgium. I mean, against Spain, I think that's where I was like quite surprised that they did pretty well. So I'm like, okay, you know what, Belgium, yeah, they deserve to be there. I still don't believe Belgium is a top 8 team in the world, but look, they were there, and congratulations for them. So yeah, but yeah, honestly, like I can't wait to see, especially the next World Cup. Like there's gonna be a lot of games in Africa as well, in Morocco. So that's gonna be interesting to see. Like imagine a Scotland playing in Morocco. Would Stuart make the trip? Would you make the trip if there's a game in Morocco, maybe?
Probably. If Scotland make it, I'll probably go.
Wait, by the way, guys, like, are you going to the World Cup? By the way, because it's still in Europe, Spain. I don't think it's too far from France, for example, or even from Scotland. Are you? Is that a something you have in mind for 2030 for Ali and Stuart?
Personally, I don't think I'll get a ticket, but you
Yeah,
never know.
yeah. I don't know how it works to get tickets. I think you need like to before you purchase them. I think you need FIFA to sell them to you, and that's a bit cheaper. And if you don't get it, that's where you have to buy them. But yeah. And what about you, Ali? Are you making maybe a trip to Spain or Portugal or
I
Maroc, maybe?
wish that would be
Yeah.
amazing, but let's see the prices because
But
I
I'm
can't put thousands of
yeah, no, no, no.
euros to travel to
But
stay.
I'm pretty sure that this is my conception. Of course, like I don't know FIFA. I don't know FIFA or anything, but I kind of have this feeling that I think it's gonna be a bit cheaper. Like I don't I never I always knew that in the United States it will be so high for nothing, and oh, I didn't expect to be that high. So I don't know why I feel like in Europe is going to be a bit more control. Also, we have to remember right now there's some really bad stuff between Europe and the FIFA president. So I don't know. I think there's going to be some changes there. If not, it's gonna. If not, Europe can just say, "Yo, I don't host it anymore," and good luck for Infantino. Like his whole thing can go down. So yeah, I think there's going to be a change, and I kind of feel that in Europe it's going to be a bit less expensive. Also, the advantage with Europe, like if you go to one country, you can go to the other countries. They're not very far, so that's the advantage. So
Yeah, I think it being in Europe's going to be a lot easier, at least for our contingent, the European contingent. Like I was at the last Euros and it was quite easy to get to. So
yeah, sorry. Eon said, "I'm all right, thank you. Quite tired of the heat wave here too. Wait, is it really hot in Scotland as well? Do you have a lot?
he's in Ireland.
Oh, okay, Ireland. Oh,
It's
I don't know why. Like it felt a bit concerning that he's from Ireland. No, no, I'm kidding. Well, how is
no,
it the
not
weather
at
in
all,
Scotland?
not
Is
at
it
all.
good? Is it good? The weather in Scotland or
Hey, it's not too bad actually here. It was a little hot yesterday. It seems to be a bit cooler today, which is nice.
okay? Oh, okay, okay,
So
nice, nice. Oh, Ricardo just texted me. He said he's gonna come. Wait, guys, did you see Stuart? You don't know Ricardo. He's a guy from Ecuador. But Ali, you know Ricardo. Did you see the video? He went on live stream. He had to cut his hair because he it was a bet. So the guy is bald now. Like he had to cut all of his hair. No, you didn't see that, Ali?
welcome to the
Uh,
club.
I see a bit, but not the entire stream. I
Oh,
need to watch it.
oh, that was amazing, man. That was amazing. I have to clip it. I have to clip it.
Hang on, what was his bet?
Huh?
What was his bet?
Well, so basically, he said to a Mexican guy that Ecuador will never lose to Mexico because like like in South America and Mexico, they always have this rivalry that the Mexicans wants to be like giants, and in South America, they always tell them, "You guys are not giants. Like you playing Concacaf." And well, anyways, like if I take part of that discussion, I feel like they are both right, but they always like to trash each other, but like trash too much. Like I don't think to an extreme that Mexico is a puny country, because Mexico, if you see their historical, like in World Cups, like they actually make some very big upsets. It's just like they have like this, they can never play that fifth match, that they always want to play. So that's a bummer for them. But also to say that in South America, aside of the three giants, Uruguay, Argentina, and Brazil, the other seven are nothing. I don't think that's true neither, because like you have Chile, who made a third place. Peru, they made five times at the World Cup. They made two quarterfinals. Paraguay, they made one quarterfinal. Colombia, I think, has made two quarterfinals. So like it's, so that's why I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's true neither. Like I think they did pretty well also at the World Cup, because I mean at the World Cup that's the most important thing. So there's always that rivalry, between Mexicans and especially not the three giants, especially the other seven like Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador. Especially lately, Ecuador and Mexico, ever since the Copa America, it's been so spicy between them, like it's crazy. So my friend Ricardo said, yeah, okay, so if miraculously Mexico win against us, I'm going to shave my head. And the other guy said, okay, yeah, well, me too. I'm going to shave my head if I lose. So yeah, Ricardo
Oh,
lost. So he came. No, but it was so funny because first of all, he failed because like he took a machine. because you have to be careful, because if you're not gentle with like you can sometimes like, I don't know how to say, tu vois, la racine, I don't know how to say this in English. La racine.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like,
The root.
I,
Yeah, exactly. The root. Yeah, the root. Like you have to be careful with that, you know. So, so, and yeah, it was hurting him. So he's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to a barber and I'm gonna shave. I'm like, yeah. It's best because, but I have to props him because he actually was live in the barber. I'm like, oh shit, he was live. I'm like, okay, that's really neat. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it
you
was
know,
so
you
funny.
got to
And at
respect
one
that.
point, they shaved everything, and there was just this part left. And we told the barber, "No, barber, just leave it like that. It's okay. Leave it like that. It's
Gi-
actually even better like that." But no, he
Give
didn't.
him the Ronaldo, the
Yeah,
R9.
exactly. The R9. Yeah. The R9 style. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was
Best
fun.
haircut in the world.
I never
Ah,
understood. I never
brilliant.
understood that that haircut.
No, but it's iconic now.
Yeah, but yeah, I can't rock that. I can't.
No,
I don't have the head
no,
for that. I don't have the head for that. Goodness, I wouldn't wager my hair for anything. No, me too. No. If I bet something, I'm not gonna bet my hair. No.
I mean, I'm well ahead of you all, so.
Well, you can bet your beard. You know your beard.
Oh, no.
No, exactly. Yeah, you see.
Too valuable.
Yeah. So there's a guy from Uruguay. He his friend Kike Combe, and shout out to my boy Kike. The guy, he has no more hair left. Like he had he shaved his head. That was the first bet. He shaved his beard. Although his beard, like what, it grew up like in 2 days. He had to shave also his eyebrows.
Oh,
So
my God.
the guy has no more hair anymore. That's why I was like, wait, there's something weird about this guy. When he came to the live stream the other day, I'm like, wait, what's wrong with him? And then a guy told him, yo, Kike, you look very different now, huh? And I'm like, oh yeah, his eyebrows. He has no more eyebrows. It's so weird.
Oh, no.
And what else did he? Oh no, yeah, and that's it. Oh yeah, and also he made a video. So it's fourth time that he lost. So poor guy. I told him, bro, don't bet anymore. Don't bet anymore. You're gonna lose all the time, bro. Don't bet anymore.
What did he lose on?
So because the guy's from Nacional of Uruguay, that's his team. So I know the hair he lost because Nacional of Uruguay finished bottom of the group, so they didn't make it. So I think he bet with a Colombian guy, I think. So yeah, that's for the hair. Then for the beer, it was against a Spanish guy because he said Uruguay will finish on top of Spain, and they
Oh,
clearly didn't. So the beard, the eyebrows, I don't know. I don't know what was the bet of the eyebrows, but yeah, I saw him. I'm like, that's why I'm like, wait, there's something so weird about this guy. What's going on? It's so weird. Not having any eyebrows, it's so weird. But yeah, no, definitely no. I'll never, especially never the eyebrows or the hair. Like the rest, maybe, but no, not that, man. Ali, would you bet your hair? Would you bet your hair or something? What would you go? What would be the furthest that Ali can go in a bet?
I don't know anyone that I can bet with. My family is not like they don't like betting, but my hair is not a problem. Maybe not shaving all,
Okay, let's
but
say one
if
side,
I
one
had
side,
to cut very short, yeah,
or maybe one side, only
it
one
grow
side.
back.
Yeah,
And I'm white now, so
Just cut the white part then. Imagine, yeah, you did. You say, yo, I did. This is my bet. So yeah, people, if you bet, be careful what you bet with. But yeah, no, I
gamble
like to bet
responsibly
with.
and all that.
Yeah. Well, you see me too. I still need to put a video saying that I don't know squat about football, and Scotland is my daddy. So you see, I still have that to put. I'm gonna put it this week, by the way. I'm not forgetting on our bet. I will put my bet. No worries. But yeah, so guys, so with that said, guys, yesterday, so right now, like I said, the semifinals are set. There's only 4 teams left. So curiosity, when the draw was made, there were 4 teams that had a special restraint, which was Argentina against Spain. They couldn't meet until the until a final, so that's why they tried to separate them from the brackets. And also England and France, they tried to separate them from the brackets, so 3 and 4th. And right now we have actually that we have the top 4 nations in the world. We have, and we're gonna have a. No, we're not gonna have a new World Cup champion. People thought we could have this year. I never thought we would have a new World Cup champion. I always thought it will be probably one of the reigning champions getting another star. But yeah, Argentina could reach their fourth one. France could reach their third one. England could reach a second one after 66, the only one they got, the only trophy actually that they ever got. And wait, who am I forgetting? Oh
Spain.
yeah, Spain could reach a second one also, and claiming that they're probably the biggest nation in the world because Spanish people with one star they're saying that they're bigger than Uruguay, than France. Also, I heard that, huh? Than France. Like I don't know, Spanish streamers are very intense with that. Like they claim
Yeah.
they're bigger than almost a lot of nations except Brazil for them. I'm like,
Spain, I believe, are the only ones left that have a star in both the men's and women's, right?
yeah, that's very good. Yeah, yeah. Men and women have a one star. Yeah.
I believe it's them in Germany that have both won both.
Oh yeah, Germany. Yeah, Germany. Yeah.
Germany
Yeah,
have won
actually,
it twice, I
for
think.
women, the States has four. Norway has one World Cup, by the way. Women, Norway has one World Cup.
So did Japan.
Japan has one
Japan.
World Cup, and
Great team
now,
for
sorry.
women. That's a great women's team.
Yeah, they're very
Japan.
Yeah,
good.
they're very good.
Japan. Germany, I think they have two, right? If I'm not mistaken, they have two World Cup, Women World Cup, I believe. I don't know. Someone can correct me in the comment section.
I think it's two, yeah.
Yeah, and Spain has one World Cup now, and maybe North Korea can have one because they have been winning everything: U20, U17, Asia champion back to back to back against poor Japan. It's crazy. Like if they win it, I wouldn't be surprised if North Korea wins something because it's been like what 5 years they've been only winning everything they can. So
Yeah, their women's side's phenomenal.
yeah, they're very very good. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, it will be nice to see more countries win it. It would be cool. But I don't know if the states were ever gonna win. It looks like they have been declining a lot. Women's of United States, but we'll see. Hopefully, U.S. women's soccer will rise a little bit. But yeah, they are like the Brazil of women now. Like they have four
Yeah.
cups. So yeah,
Something like.
they made the history. Yeah. But yeah, so before we start with the semifinal and give the prediction and everything, I wanted to go to the quarterfinals because we've seen some great matches. Yeah, I lost my voice a little bit with one match yesterday with Argentina, but yeah, let's go with. So I think we talked yesterday a little bit of. Did we have the chance to talk about Spain Belgium? Yeah, we did. Ali, Spain Belgium yesterday. I don't remember if we had the chance, but well,
Yeah, we talked about it.
yeah, we did.
I apologize to one of your.
Oh yeah, Rudi Garcia. Yeah, Rudi
Voilà.
Garcia.
Yes.
Yeah. So for you, Stuart, what did you think of Spain Belgium and also was it?
France Maroc.
Yeah, France Morocco. What did you think of
Yeah.
those two matches?
I'll start with Spain Belgium. Honestly, very good game. I thought Belgium really accounted for acquitted themselves well. Shame about Courtois. I think that kind of killed it for them. Him going off, and then obviously the replacement keeper, I forget his name, making the
Lamens.
mistake.
Lamens.
Lamens,
Who's
right?
it?
Lamens.
Lamens, yeah, of course. Thank you.
Man United goalkeeper.
Oh,
Oh,
Your
yeah, that-
favorite team.
that track. That track.
yeah, your favorite team.
I'm sorry.
100% tracks.
But yeah, no, he was. Yeah,
Wait, whose favorite team?
you.
No, oh no! I'm not a Man U fan.
No.
Stuart.
Wait, my English team are Everton, so you know.
But who you
That's a
support
great
in the
team.
Premier League? Who do you support
Everton.
in the Premier? Who?
Everton.
Everton.
Really? Everton?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
My dad was from Liverpool, so
Oh, okay, nice.
Mm.
he grew up a Blue, so I grew up a Blue. So
The big rivalry, Everton Liverpool.
it's not going our way. It's not been going our way for a long time.
I mean, still Liverpool didn't. They lost some points in the recent year against Everton. So there's
That's
some,
true. That is
yeah,
true.
there's something.
But yeah, but
People always told me, oh, Liverpool are going to crush Everton. People that really know football, they say no, Everton. It's a classico. Even though Liverpool fans don't want to admit it, it's a classico.
yeah, it is.
And yeah, in a classico, everything can happen.
Absolutely, anything can happen in a derby. Form goes out the window and all that. But yeah, on Belgium, it's just a shame for them. I enjoyed them putting the US out. I'm not gonna lie. After the whole shenanigans with the US president
Yeah.
and Balogun, I did quite enjoy Belgium beating them. But then I think they just ran out of steam, and obviously with Courtois getting injured, that just killed them.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, for me, Belgium went way too far for their level. Sorry, Belgium fans, but I think you have to understand that your team is not a top 10 team in the world. It's not to hate. It's just I'm realistic. Like, to be honest, yes, you went to the top 8. Congratulations, but we all know that. Yeah, the if it was in the US, it was someone else. Probably Belgium would be out. Even with Senegal, they should have been out. But congratulations, still. Like, at least they showed they tried to do the best that they could with the last drops of that golden generation that they had. So congrats for that. That we have to congrats to Rudy Garcia, to
I,
Rudy Garcia, the coach.
I think I'd say they're top 20 Belgium nowadays.
Yeah, for me it's a top 20. Yeah, yeah, top 20, top. I don't know if top 15, but yeah, top 20. Like, yeah, it's and like I said, it's not to hate Belgium. It's just that's how we feel about the level of Belgium, especially now that you don't even have Lukaku, De Bruyne anymore. Like, yeah, it's clearly top 20.
Yeah, they've got some good players. Like the Kettler looks fantastic. I'm a
Oh
big
yeah,
fan of
yeah,
his,
yeah.
and Jeremy Doku as well. But I don't know. I I could see Belgium being a team that are on the periphery of World Cups going forward for a few years. If
Yeah,
they miss the next one, I wouldn't be shocked.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think no, I think for European qualifiers, like they manage. I think they're gonna manage to go to other World Cups. Like I said, I don't think Belgium is dead. Neither. It's just I
You,
I see very hard a 2018 run in the next years to come for Belgium. I mean,
thing,
maybe they could do it, but I see it very difficult. I
thing
think
is
they're
for me, UEFA qualifiers are a bit of a bloodbath unless you're like France, England,
mm,
Netherlands, Portugal, Spain. I would say Italy, but we all know what's happened with them lately.
oh, Italy.
Um, but yeah, unless you're like that sort of big level, UEFA qualifiers are not easy. It's a hard one to get through, even with the
Yeah,
expanded teams.
yeah, I agree. Like we always said that I always said for the big nations in Europe, for the elite nations of Europe, it's kind of easy. I mean, France, it's very you see so it's very rare to see France or Spain or like one of those big nations get group aside of Italy now. That's it's starting to be more common than expected. But for the other nations, it's always very difficult. For the other nations, it's very competitive. That's what I always said. Like
Yeah,
European qualifiers are not that easy, but when they tell me when Europeans tell me it's the hardest in the world, I'm like, no, I don't think so. I think Africa probably
uh,
it's very hard to qualify because they have like more well with the system right now. I think it's more fair because before it was so unfair how the system of Africa was made. Like, it was very unfair how to go to the World Cup.
Africa, I think, deserve more spots, and I'm glad they got them. I think it's a lot
Yeah.
fairer now. But then you've got big nations like Nigeria and Cameroon missing out. So
No, it's crazy. Yeah. No, that's why it's competitive, but that's why Mr. Infantino don't give us is because apparently Mr. Infantino is really thinking about the 64 nations for the 2030. I'm like, bro, no, don't do that. Like, you're gonna kill the sport. Oh yeah, you didn't
Not
see that?
now. Not now. We
Well,
just
okay.
passed
So
to
for him, apparently, because
48.
because the 2030 will mark the 100 years of the World Cup, he's maybe thinking, okay, maybe we can go 64 and then we come back to 30 to
No,
48.
no, I
no,
First of all,
disagree. I
there's never a
disagree.
comeback. There's never a comeback. They're gonna love the
No,
money that they
no,
receive.
that would be the worst mistake.
No, we
We
already have
just
three
we
continents.
but we can invite the whole world then. And and the World Cup is with 3 months. No, I disagree with that.
Yeah, I'm
I
the
think
same.
it's a terrible idea. And it's not like sports, like it's just money. We just try a new World Cup. That's great. I liked it. I liked Cape Verde. I liked it. But no. 60? No, no, no.
64 is too many, aye. 48, do 48 for like 3, 4 World Cups minimum. Go from there. But I think 64 is too many. Oh,
Yeah,
we lost
I
Jace.
agree. Yeah, we lost Jason. That's
Uh,
the 64. It was like, ooh!
yeah, the 64 Team World Cup is like not too much. Can't handle that.
I agree. No,
Uh,
it's too soon to talk about it. Maybe in 30 years, I don't know. But
yeah,
not
like how
now.
long was the 32 Team World Cup? There he is.
Hello.
Oh my god!
Let's
Oh my
see.
god! What happened is like because I have the charger like near my feet, and I've been playing with that, but I didn't know this whole time the charger was not like there's a plug. It was not plugged, so I didn't notice that, and n- my computer didn't have too much battery, so it just went out. So I'm like, oh
Oh,
shit. That's
disaster.
why I'm like, wait, what happened? Wait, I'm not there anymore. I didn't even know. I'm like, wait, is this stream dead now? Like, is
No,
because I
no.
don't know if you're gone. Like, does it cut it or immediately? But luckily, no. But yeah, no 64, no 64. Like I wouldn't even like to see that tournament like at least until I don't know like 4 or 5 FIFA editions because it will be just weird. Like for example, take it in South America. What they're gonna do with 64? Like what you're gonna like? There's no point, or even the qualifiers. Like it's what they're gonna be
Yeah.
what like 8 teams? Like what are you gonna
Yeah,
do there? Um,
honestly, it comes to the
because
point
there's
where you
also the
merge.
competitivity. Like like around the world now people play football and that's good, that's great. But still we're not at that stage yet to say that everyone is at the same level. That's not true. Like there's still continents, there's still countries that are not there yet. And so don't push it. Let it flow how it did right now. You see right now, okay, I'll give it to Infantino, it was kind of right, but let it flow, like let it grow, especially like for example Cape Verde, they came right now, they win especially money, and that's really good because they need that for infrastructures to academies, and that's really good. And you see like so that's why let it cook. And in a few years, yeah, you can do your 64, but not right. If you do it right now, you're gonna kill the sport because right now
Yeah,
I don't believe there's 64 nations in the world that are able to compete. Like you're gonna see like huge. Imagine if France versus I don't know Thailand, with all the respect to Thailand, or I don't know like or a country from Oceania. I don't know, like they're not there yet. Like give them time, like that. You don't have to rush things. Anyway, money is gonna come. I don't. They're too hungry for money. Money is gonna come all the
yeah.
time. So
But
yeah.
let the 48 team format work for a bit. There were 7 World Cups between 32 and 48.
Yeah.
That feels about right, I would say, minimum.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about the 48 World Cup, it's only the third places. Like I've always disliked having third places. Like for me, I was such a. That's why I love the perfect format of 32 nations, because you have one versus second, and there's only 2 teams that passes. You have 50% chances of pass. No, sorry, the 50% pass and the other 50% go out. But now with the third places, and that's something that FIFA have to check out because. Like I think I said this in another stream. Like we have to be careful with. I think it was in the Spanish stream. Like we have to be careful now with the third places because as we've seen, like there's been some countries that they arrange themselves to draw, and then you kick out some teams. Like even Scotland got kind of hurt by that. So you see,
Oh,
that's
we got absolutely screwed over. I mean, we didn't help
exactly.
ourselves, but in the turn, we would have needed to beat Haiti by 6 more goals
Yeah,
or get a
but but
point
but,
off
but I mean,
Morocco or Brazil.
yeah, I mean, yeah. You when you're third place, of course, it's kind of your responsibility. You should have been second or whatever. But like I said, it's so weird that there are other teams. Like So that means like if you're in pot A, B, C, or D, you're kind of cooked because everyone else has more time than you, and they will have all the scores. For example, Algeria versus Austria was
Mm.
the last game. They had every score. They knew everything that they could have done, and poor Iran paid the price. Then of
I
course
will
Iran
say,
they should have done the job, but yeah.
I will say about that one, I did enjoy Algeria messing about with Austria for 10 minutes and then deciding at the last minute, fuck you, we're going to beat you.
That was crazy, eh? They
That
were
was
like, "Fuck
brilliant. That was one
you."
of my favourite moments of the entire tournament.
But the thing is, like, then they realized that, oh shit, they're playing against Spain after, so and they conceive a goal immediately
See,
once again. Like, no,
I
and
think
that's
that
crazy
was
because
just
you
pure
see the
spite.
coach of Austria, he went to talk to the coach of Algeria, was really mad about that decision. So I'm like, yeah, you can see that clearly they talked about this.
I think it was absolute pure spite from Algeria over Gijon. And it's like, we're going to knock you out, even if it means we end up playing Spain. And I thought it was brilliant. But then Austria scored and it kind of wrecked it. And of course, Iran paid the price, unfortunately. It's a real shame as well, because you know where Iran would have played if they'd won, or if they'd gone through?
They would have played against Switzerland.
They would have been in Vancouver, which
That
would
would
have
have
been
been better
great for
for
them.
Iran. No,
After the whole thing they've had to deal with going to the States every game, getting at least one game in Canada would have been brilliant for them. It's a
I
shame.
never I never understood why they didn't give them games in Canada or Mexico. Because
Yeah,
I don't know if you knew this, Ali, but the Iranian team, their base was in Mexico, and
Yeah,
every time they had to flew to the US, once they finish the game, they have to come back to Mexico. It's crazy.
that's scandalous. Yeah.
No, it's
yeah.
crazy.
The really ridiculous thing about that whole thing as well was two of the games in their group were in Vancouver. They could have put Iran in both of them.
Yeah, yeah, legit. Yeah.
And then base themselves in Canada. They only have to go to the States for one game. It would have made perfect sense.
Oh no, here in Canada, I'm pretty sure they would have been so well accepted here, accueillis, so well welcomed here.
100%.
Ireland did manage to keep the Netherlands out of the World Cup 2002 World Cup. That's the last obvious case I can think of. Portugal won that group. Oh, damn. Okay, Ireland. Wow. I didn't know that about the Netherlands. I didn't know they. Wait, so that means that the Netherlands they didn't qualify to two World Cups in the 2000s from here? Oh,
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
missed
know that.
2018, didn't they?
Damn. Yeah,
I'd,
64 is
I'd
too
be
much.
focuses on Italy with 2018, but the Netherlands missed it as well.
Yeah. No, yes, you see, that's why like you need competitive because if not, the qualifiers will be just boring as hell. Like, well, what's the point of watching the qualifiers? Like, like even for France, for example, that we all know that most of the time they will make it. Even but in 2010, they had to go to the second round. So you see, like,
Yeah.
there's
And
always this.
2014 too.
Oh yeah, true. So you see,
Yeah.
there's always this high stake, even if you know that at least in out of 10 World Cups, eight you're gonna go comfortably. It's still. But now, if there's like 64s, there's no pressure for me. I feel like I don't think like those big nations will even have a scare here. Like, look,
You
even
need the
Germany had a
jeopardy.
scare against Slovakia. Remember, guys, like when they started poorly, Germany, and it's just you're gonna kill the competition. You're gonna kill the qualifiers, and we have to remember a lot of countries they live out of the qualifiers. Like they live of the
Yeah.
stadiums that they receive for the qualifiers. So if you kill that, like it's just gonna kill their business. So it's not good for them neither. Like what's
And
the point of seeing two matches that are they don't have really stakes? Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Ali.
and the World Cup will last too long. No.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
If we
Like
just put more games, the quarterfinals, the
oh no,
how
but
is
but it will be like right now, except that there's gonna be just
the
more.
players are just gonna be exhausted. No, I
There's
think
Yeah.
gonna
it's
be
too
there's
long.
gonna be a round of 32 like right now. It's just instead of third place, it's gonna be just 1v2. First one versus second
There
one.
would not be another round.
No. But what we're
Okay.
gonna have it's four other groups. Now we have 12 groups, so we'll need four groups of yeah, so 16 groups instead of 12 groups. which
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
that's
like
the only thing that I like. It's the 1v2 and no more third places. But still, like I said, it's gonna you have 16 more spots. How are you gonna divide that by content? And it's gonna be, I don't know. For me, it's gonna be a
Messy.
bit mess. Yeah, it's gonna be
yeah.
messy. I I don't think it's good for the sport right now. At
No.
least no. Later on, why not? But right now, no. We already have three continents that are going to supposedly host the World Cup in 2030. Don't give me more things. Like we
Yeah.
I,
already have enough. I
I
don't even know
genuinely
how
think
that's gonna work.
I genuinely think the next World Cup should have just been in either Uruguay, Paraguay, and Argentina, or Spain, Morocco, and Portugal.
But
Not both.
exactly, yeah. Like, look, in South America, we didn't mind that. Like, we know our reality. We know we don't have infrastructure as Europe, so we know we're gonna lose there. The only aspect that South America could have won was by the historical fact of Uruguay in 100 years. But it's okay. Like, people in South America, I don't. I'm not kidding you. People in South America, they didn't mind if the World Cup was in Portugal, Spain, and Morocco, because we accept that we're maybe not there yet, and that's fine. But the fact that our president tried to, and he was like, "Oh, we won a victory here." What victory? We For me, it's like a loss. Like, you're showing a pitiful side of South America. Like, we accepted one game. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
and Infantino said, because that's inclusion. I'm like, what inclusion? Inclusion for his pockets. There's no inclusion there. Like, and it's even worse. Like, imagine Scotland has to face Uruguay the first game, so you guys have to go there. It's 6 hours, huh? It's 6 hours
Jet
6 hours.
lag.
Yeah, exactly, jet lag, and you have to come back to Europe, or go in Morocco, for example, play. Like, they're gonna be exhausted, man. You're gonna exhaust the players.
I genuinely think if Scotland do qualify for the next World Cup, we'll end up in one of the South American games because it is the sort of thing that would happen to us.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. Yeah, yeah, I saw the World Cup history. Yeah, Scotland has faced a lot of South American teams in their lives. Yeah,
Usually Brazil, pretty
yeah,
much
Brazil.
always Brazil.
There was Peru. I remember in the 70s, I think, or in
Yeah,
the
we didn't do so well with them either.
yeah, Peru. Yeah, no, but well, that was the best Peru of that era too. But yeah, so yeah, honestly, 64 teams. No, thank you. Not
I,
right now. Too early. No, man.
I
No, I
was
can't.
gonna say I think we've won like 5 games, including Haiti, at the World Cup.
Scotland has to do better, but it's okay. No worries. Now, there's possibilities.
Making it was a victory for us this time, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, no, no, but I mean, it's gonna happen. It's just, well, it happens like that. Like, teams are competitive as well. So, but anyway, the game you had to win, you won it. The game
Oh,
we
there you
all
go.
knew you could have lost, you guys lost it. So it was kind of that's why I said the first match, Haiti and Scotland, I knew it was going to be like a final, because both team, they knew they can't give 3 points to the other team. They knew they can't even draw. Like, they knew it was right or die. Like, it
It was
was.
must win. It was
Yeah,
must win.
yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, and by the way, yeah, what do you think about yeah, it was France versus Morocco. What did you think of Morocco performance against France?
I think again they just ran out of steam for this tournament. Like they did. My personal feelings about the Moroccan national team aside, and they're not particularly positive after AFCON and then obviously the game with us where we got robbed of a penalty. Uh, yeah, they are a very good side, and they just came up against a better side. I think it's as simple as that. They're a
Yeah.
good team that came up against a brilliant team, and they got outclassed.
Yeah,
And I think there's no shame in that.
one thing we have to give to France, they are solid. It's gonna be very hard to beat that French side. They're very
France, for
solid.
me, are the best team in this tournament still, and they've been the best team this entire tournament.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the most consistent team. The only bad game, and we can say bad, it's a big word, but the only sloppy game they had was against Senegal, and after that, France, they were just the best side. The best side, yeah, the best side in the game, or against Paraguay mentally. Like, yeah, they've just been the best side of this whole tournament. Like, if they win it, they deserve it. Like, they're the best
Yeah.
side right now. We'll see what Spain can do, but yeah. I really love what France is doing, especially Deschamps. I think I understand that the coach will leave after, but I don't know. If I was France, maybe I could try to convince that man like to stay. But I think people want Zidane, so probably
Y-
that's
they can't. The FFF, the French Federation, they
they
can't
don't want
keep
it.
it because Zidane is waiting for too long.
Yeah. Yeah, but I know, but Zidane, with all the like, we are
I'm not excited about
we are
Zidane.
trusting a man that yes, he has won three Champions League. I agree, good for him. But even Real Madrid fans, a lot of them they told me Zidane had one of the best generations of Real
Yeah.
Madrid too. Like there wasn't much to do there neither. Like yes, you have to control some egos and everything, but like
And
yeah,
he
there's
didn't
there's
do
some
anything else beside that.
yeah
He
exactly.
has no experience. In France, there are people like me that are really frightened and not excited, and there are people that would say, "Yes, we're gonna win World Cups, Euros." But
I'm
I
ex-
think, mm,
I'm excited for Zidane. It's just like I want this to be like naturally given, not like the guy's been there shouting and people just want him. But it's like, why are you sacking a coach that he made three semifinals of the World Cup in a row? Like,
he's
uh,
I,
not sacked. It's not sacked.
no, he's not sacked, but but
The
he's stepping
contract
out
it
for.
expire, and I think Deschamps wants something else because he's here since 2012.
Yeah.
So it's been 14 years, and yeah, I think that's I understand that Deschamps has to leave,
Yeah.
but I'm not excited by. I would have preferred Thierry Henry.
Really, Henri?
Yeah, yeah.
Henri?
I like when what he does with the Euro. Yeah, I got one too, but it's
Oh, which
Lamine
one? Which one?
Yamal,
Which one do you have?
unfortunately.
I've got the Henri mug.
Oh, Henri, nice. No, but what I meant, Ali, was like I feel like people in France they never liked Deschamps. Like I see all the time people criticizing Deschamps,
Yeah.
saying like you should leave, and that's where I feel like they're a bit inconsistent with him, and that's why I said he's not sacked, but the people have spoken, and many times they want him gone. Like
I don't
a
get
lot of
that.
press conference, he's just replying to some
Yeah.
things that people are criticizing him. I'm like, why? Like the guy, I'm not saying he's perfect. Maybe he doesn't play that nicely, but the guy has three semifinals, which is crazy.
You
Won
have
the
to
World Cup.
understand something. Sorry, Stuart. Go on.
No, I'm just saying he won the World Cup and got to
Yeah, and
another
also won the
final.
World Cup. Yeah,
I don't get the criticism at all.
me neither.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to say that us French people, love to criticize. He could have won everything. We just say, nah, we don't play so good. Nah, he didn't call Toriso. Nah, nye, 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 nye. That's French. We're like that. So it's not a problem uh, if you just say, okay, the French people, Zidane is going to come, it would be criticized right
Yeah, for
away.
sure. Yeah, for sure.
We just do this like every moment of our lives. We just complained. That's us.
Is Didier Deschamps the not the oldest? How do you the most the longevity? Like he's he the one the coach that
I
has
think
been more
so.
with France? Yeah.
And this is the coach in history of the World Cups with the most wins as a player
Yeah, as a player and
and
as a
coach.
coach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won both, huh? As a player and as a coach, he won
Yes,
World Cup. Yeah, it's crazy.
1998.
Yeah.
I think he's
Ian,
one of like three to do that.
Yes, there are three coaches. Cruyff, I think.
No, Cruyff
no,
never
not
won
Cruyff.
it.
no, Cruyff, no.
One
Deschamps won.
Brazilian.
Yeah.
Dunga. Was it Dunga? No, it wasn't Dunga.
No, Dunga was a player.
I don't remember.
He did manage them, but I don't think they did that
No,
well.
no.
There's
Dunga
a
was a player.
Brazilian for sure
Yeah,
that
yeah.
won
There's a Brazilian, but I
as
don't
a
remember his name.
player
Yeah,
and
yeah,
a coach, but and the third one I don't remember at all.
Germany, I think, the 1990 manager.
yeah. Germany. Yeah, it's Germany. Yeah, yeah.
Beckenbauer?
Yeah, Beckenbauer. Yeah, Beckenbauer.
Beckenbauer, yeah.
Yeah, he won as a coach and as a player. Yeah, yeah. As you see, Eon said Beckenbauer. Yes.
Was it
By the way,
Scolari,
Eon.
maybe?
By the way, Eon, I think
Maybe.
Ireland are very good right now. I think Troy Parrott. I really thought you guys would have make it to the World Cup, but what you guys did was, I think it was very good. So I think you have a good generation right now. But yeah, yeah, yeah. So Beckenbauer. Also, you said it was a Brazil coach from the 1962 or something. Yeah, I know it's somewhere there. Somewhere there, he won as a player and as a coach. Yeah.
Thank you.
They said Ali. No, what happened with Ali? Indeed, Morocco could have lay a glove on France. Yeah. So me and Ali, we said yesterday that we kind of felt that Morocco, it's like they knew they were going to lose, so they just, I don't know, because I just didn't feel the grinta, like that hunger to turn. I know it's France, but I just didn't see that hunger to try and damage France. I just saw a conservative team, even when they were losing, they were still kind of conservative. So that's what I kind of missed about Morocco, and I thought they would give that. Like I thought they would give a challenge to France in that aspect, but they didn't. So that's where Morocco really felt a bit apart. And but it's still, Morocco is the only African team in history to make two quarterfinals consecutive. So, and I believe that they can make another one in probably 2030 because they're gonna host it too. They have a good team. The only thing I'm a bit surprised, because right now Morocco, they have a lot of great players. I mean, they won the Arab Cup, they won the U20 Cup here in South America against Argentina. So they have some good players. It was very surprising that they in this World Cup they didn't have really a lot of bench. Like it was maybe
Yeah.
13, 14 to max 15 good players of Morocco, and the rest were very okay to mid. So that's where I was a bit surprised, like having this like having players to choose. I'm very surprised that this is what they came up with. So yeah, but we have to. But since Stuart is here, we also have to remember that they didn't do a good game against Scotland. We all know that. We all know that was very very polemical. So yeah,
Yeah, they started really well, and then we came into it a lot more, and less said about the penalties, the better. But that aside, I was going to say, you said about Morocco being the only African team to make two consecutively. Has any African team ever made two apart from Morocco quarters?
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Senegal, the first time they went to a World Cup in 2002, they made it to the
Yeah,
quarterfinals.
have they done it twice though?
No, no, the last time was round of
I
16 because they got eliminated by England.
Yeah, I think Morocco are the only ones who have done it twice.
Like consecutively, yes.
No, in general.
Didn't Cameroon made it two times? Cameroon
I
didn't
think
they make
Cameroon
two
have only been
quarterfinals?
once.
Okay, so it's only once. Okay, okay.
I think.
But the
Ghana,
Africans that made it to the quarterfinal, I know there's Ghana, there's Cameroon,
Cameroon,
Morocco now, and I just Senegal.
Senegal made it. Yeah.
Is there another African team? Nigeria maybe have they made it to the quarterfinal once? Nigeria. I know they made a lot of round of 16. Nigeria, as far as I remember, they made two round of 16, and even the third one I think they made.
Yeah, if they did, I think it was 94. But I'm
Yeah,
not sure if
maybe,
it was the last
maybe,
16 or the quarters.
because I remember they used to say Nigeria is the most like the most the biggest African nation in the World Cup. Like if we talk about regularity, because if not, it was Cameroon at that time. Cameroon had probably one of the best squads when they made to that quarterfinal, but Nigeria was the most consistent one. I think now probably Morocco is gonna steal that spot.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Anyway, Morocco is the only team, the only African nation that made it to the semifinals. So that's crazy.
There you go. Nigeria and Cameroon were the two most consistent. Neither of them were here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how
Thanks, PR
things are
Congo for that one.
changing. It's crazy how things are changing. Wait, so he said we bottle in the Czechia match, but we have to get better to Euro 2028. Like I said, I think Ireland right now they do have some very interesting players. Then again, that's pressure. It's it's a mistake. You go home, so it's never easy to play those 1v1 games. Also, I think Ireland, if I'm not mistaken, they had two games compared to was it Czechia? Yeah, Czechia. I think they only had one. Oh no, sorry, no, they had two. No, my mistake. But they had a lower ranked team, and you guys had a. Wait, who did they eliminate in Ireland? They eliminated who first?
No, Ireland got beat by Czechia. Czechia beat Ireland and then Denmark.
Oh yeah, true, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thierry Henry as French manager, he get booed out if we ever played his team. Oh yeah, in Dublin. Oh yeah. The that scandal, right, Ali?
Yeah.
The
Oh
hand,
yeah. Yeah.
And now that I
That
think of it,
that was huge in France. Don't worry, when we were literally embarrassed by it. That hurt us too. Less than you. I agree. You should have gone to the World Cup because what we did there,
yeah, in
Not
the end,
bad.
like they should have never
Sounds-
even go to the World Cup. Yeah,
the worst World Cup in my life, and
yeah,
with
no,
the
it was
Knisna
terrible.
thing,
No, yeah, it
the
was
strike
terrible.
and everything, that was huge embarrassment. We had to take 4 years to like the French team again, us French.
Yeah, it's crazy.
When
Yeah,
there were
Yeah.
match games at the stadium, the stadium was never full for 4 years.
no, yeah, it was
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, we were so embarrassed. I
So
was
it-
ashamed of my country and my team, and many of French people
It
were.
was very slick.
The
Yeah.
the Dominic years were rough for you guys. Like,
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, France, honestly, yeah, 2014 was okay. It was an okay tournament. I remember it was.
Yeah,
It wasn't flashy, but it wasn't bad neither. But it's really when
No.
2018 came. That's the new generation. That's the
yeah.
reset button, and they now they look unstoppable. Like honestly, France, they could make a final, and maybe even 2030 they could make another final because they're or a semi-final because they're very strong. Like they have this strong team. I don't know for the Euros. Euros it's always a bit different, but we'll see what happens. But great
You-
side job right now.
you were decent at the last Euros.
No, they got kicked out by no, it was
Spain.
Spain, and before that was
Spain in the semis.
Yeah.
yeah, but before that was Switzerland in quarter.
2020, yeah.
No, not quarterfinal. Before that,
Yeah, last 16, wasn't it?
last 16. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
on
okay.
penalty,
Oh my god.
Mbappe
okay.
missed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Mbappe
that one was
missed.
rough.
Yeah,
Wow, my god, you see how life is sometimes.
yeah. It was bashed back then, and I was not okay with that. That's the problem. In 2018, he's a king. 2021, he missed a penalty. Is the worst garbage of all. I don't like to talk about players like that unless they have horrible behavior. But when you miss, I'm okay.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
can
agree.
miss.
I mean, all the biggest players in the world have all the legends have missed.
Yeah.
Pele, I'm pretty sure he
But
missed. the
if you
penalty
have,
himself.
if you behave badly, then I can not
Yeah.
hate you, but criticize you, but not for
Yeah.
missing. Never.
Yeah. Like Messi, for example, has a running history. Like, it's a great gag, quite frankly, being the bit, like, traditionally, potentially the best player of all time, but being rubbish at penalties. It's very, very funny.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not so good.
So Ion said, yeah, Mario Zagallo won the World Cup as a player and manager for Brazil in 58-62.
Okay.
So 58-62 he won for World Cup and 70 as a manager. Yeah, it was Mario Zagallo.
Thank you. So
Uh,
we get the 3 ones.
yes, we were seated third. Denmark was first. North Macedonia were fourth. Oh yeah, true. I know the French fans were very gracious about it. Everybody would have been happy if Ireland qualified in 2010. French people's money wouldn't be saved. Yeah.
I agree.
Patrice Evra insulted by saying we should play the replay on the PlayStation.
Evra was awful.
Evra.
Trash talking every day,
Oh, no, yeah,
every
Patrice
night.
Evra, yeah.
Hate him.
But wait, since we're talking about history, then we're gonna move to the two last quarterfinals we saw yesterday about England, Norway, and Argentina, Switzerland. Since we're talking about history, do you guys know who are the CONCACAF teams that have qualified to a round of 16 and a quarterfinal? Do you guys know that one?
Okay, so the US,
Yes, US actually made a third place in 19.
Mexico,
Yeah, Mexico. They made two quarterfinals playing at Mexico. Yeah.
Canada now have been to round of 16.
Let's go Canada. Yes.
Costa Rica made the quarters in 2014.
That was a big Costa Rica. Yes, Costa Rica 2014. Yeah, quarterfinals. The last one, I'm pretty sure you guys will never guess it. It's
Okay,
so. It's so. Do you have an idea, Ali? Who would be the
No.
last one? There's five. Five.
Okay. Let
nations
me think.
to a quarterfinal. I don't know.
El
Sorry.
Salvador?
So basically, there's five that have qualified to the next stage. So Canada now is the fifth one, but there's four that actually made it to the quarterfinals. Yeah. Well, they just-
It's not Panama. Panama have never been beyond the groups.
Bro, Panama, they didn't even score a goal this year.
Yeah.
For Panama.
Jamaica and Trinidad haven't been out of the groups either in their one appearance.
Nope.
I'm thinking it's someone like Cuba or El Salvador.
No, El Salvador never make it. Cuba is
El
interesting.
Salvador. They did get gubbed a couple of times.
All right, so Stuart says Cuba. Eon says Honduras. Ali, do you have a guess? Do you have a guess, Ali? Who is that fourth nation in CONCACAF who made it to the quarterfinal a long time ago?
Is it your country, Peru?
No, but that's South America. CONCACAF is North
Oh,
America,
Oh,
Caribbean.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
No,
Yes.
it's okay, it's okay.
It could be Honduras.
The Antilles?
Who?
The Antilles? No. I don't know how it's spelled like.
Les Antilles?
Oui.
Mais ça,
It's
c'est
not a country.
ça, c'est une région. Ouais. That's a region.
I was
I'm
gonna say,
out,
they're
I'm out.
Kurdistan now, aren't they?
All right, so the answer is actually, yeah, it is Cuba. Cuba made a quarterfinal back in what, 38 or something like that. But I'm always impressed that Cuba actually made it to a quarterfinal a long time ago. I'm like, what? So
Wild, isn't it?
So yeah, so basically it's USA third place, Cuba quarterfinal, Costa Rica quarterfinal. That's the quarterfinal that we all remember. Mexico two quarterfinals in their home soil, and Canada made it to a round of 16. So those are the five countries of CONCACAF that made it to the next stage. So it's
Wow.
very impressive to see Cuba there, though. I've never.
It's a little bit of cheating because before there were just 3 pools games and then to the quarterfinals.
No.
They just skip one.
So this one is even better. For the ones in Italy, I believe you didn't even have group stage. It was immediately round of 16. But Cuba managed to eliminate Romania or something like that, I believe.
Okay.
So, which Ian can maybe correct me because I don't know the if it was Romania, but they eliminated one European side and then they got smashed like 8-0, I think. But I mean, for Cuba, it's still something amazing. Like,
it's
for
great.
Cuba, it's something amazing.
Fair play.
And wait, do you know who is the first Asian nation to go to a World Cup? I'm just gonna tell you it's not Japan because Japan.
Yeah,
it was in
98.
1990, I think.
Maybe Iraq?
No.
South Korea?
No, it wasn't. South Korea is the second nation to go to a World Cup.
It'll be North Korea then.
No, that would have been crazy. North Korea, no. Even Eon said North Korea. No, it's not North Korea.
No, it would have been a shout like 1966. Wait, South Korea were 1954, I believe, their debut. Because it was the same. I remember that because it's the same year as us. Oh, God. Oh, I've got it. Indonesia.
It is well. It was called the Indie Dutch Islands, but yeah, Indonesia. Yeah. Sorry, no, the Dutch East Indies. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Ian. Yeah. So yeah, that was the first Asian nation to represent, well, to come from Asia and go to a World Cup, which is I'm always I'm always fascinated by that. And wait, since you guys are from
1934.
Europe, and since you guys are from Europe, who is the first country to win a Euro?
Soviet Union.
Soviet Union, yeah, Soviet Union, the USSR, yeah, crazy stuff, huh? Who would have thought, huh? I would have thought, I don't know, France, I don't know, England, something like that, but no, USSR. From Asia, I always would have thought Japan, which actually is crazy, but Japan has come to the party very late in history. People think they've been there around a long time, but no, I think it's from the 90, I think 1994, something like that. They started to go to every World Cup, but before that, they didn't even make the World Cup. So it's very crazy to
Yeah, Japan was a
see.
baseball nation for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they weren't
Football's
really.
just kind of taken off.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe the first one was 98.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was 94 or 98, but one of those World Cups
Yeah.
that's when they debuted finally to the World Cup, and they haven't missed one World Cup. That's crazy though. That's good for Japan to not miss.
Yeah, it's grown massively. They are, without a doubt, honestly, the best Asian country.
Yes. Yeah, Stu, he knows, huh? He knows his football history. So yeah, Ian said Cuba did beat Romania. Yes, Sweden battered, and yeah, I think it finished like 8-0 or something like that. Yeah, I remember it was terrible. And yet the Dutch East Indies and yes, the Soviets, Ireland were among the very first teams to be eliminated from the 1960s Euro. Really? Oh, but wait, how many teams there was? Was there 16, Eon, at that Euro, or was there like I don't know 8 teams?
Just four initially.
Four.
Yeah.
Well, I saw the African Cup. The first one they made, there was like 3 teams only 3 teams, and also it was like Egypt, Cairo, and I don't remember what was the uh, Cairo, which is Congo today, and I don't remember which other team. Oh yeah, it was like Sudan or something like that. So it was
Yeah.
very very interesting how the famous cups that we see today they started.
Yeah, Copa America was a league system for a while, I believe.
It was four too. Yeah, it was four for a
Yeah.
while. Yeah, it was always Brazil, Uruguay, Argentina, and Chile, I believe. But mostly the final was always Argentina versus Uruguay, which at least in that era, Uruguay was way better than Argentina today. The tables have flipped a little bit, but yeah. So he said 17 teams tried to qualify. The finals were just 4 teams. Yeah. Okay, nice. So guys, so yesterday we witnessed so we talk a little bit of history, and now we have to talk about a very historical match that we're gonna have in the semifinal. But before reaching that, we had Norway versus England, and I would like to hear Ali. What did you think of that game yesterday? After the stream, I'm pretty sure you had the chance to watch a little bit. So first of all, are you disappointed that the Norwegians are going home, or you feel satisfied? What did you think about the game?
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed for them. I think they deserve better. But I think the experience and the tactics of Tuchel were more experienced and better.
Mhm.
But I think Norway was a really strong teams, and I hope they will go far in the Euros and will qualify for the next World Cup, because that's a team I want to see. Yes, I want to see them and the fans often now.
Yeah, me too. I really like Norway. By the way, very nice kit, Norway. And the jersey.
Lovely
Yeah,
kit. One of the best
beautiful.
ones.
If there's someone from Norway, please send me one jersey. I really love that. So freaking good. What about you, Stuart? What did you think of who? Well, Stuart, who did you want to win that game?
Norway.
England or no?
Norway.
So, what did you think of the game Norway and England?
Just a shame. Like, I think most people wanted Norway to go into the semis. Like they've done amazingly, considering that this is the first tournament of any kind in 26 years, which is mad to think.
Massive.
Considering they've had Haaland since about what 2019, 2020,
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
and they haven't qualified for anything since then. I mean, we had a bit of a hand in them not making Euro 2024, but yeah, considering that they've had him, it's surprising that it's taken this long, but they're here and I think they're here to stay. They did brilliantly this tournament, and I think honestly, I could see them doing well at the next Euros, and I could see them being at the next World Cup as well. I think they could be a regular as long as they've got like the base of Haaland and Odegaard, and then they've got a really talented team around them. Like
Yeah.
it's not just Haaland and Odegaard, you know.
Yeah, they have
Nusa, Schneiderup, you know,
Musa
they've
is
got
very
Dylan
good.
as well. They've got a lot of talent.
Yeah. The goalkeeper is very good. Musa is very good. I forgot the guy who plays in the because you have Musa in the left, the left wing, but you have another guy from the right wing also. He plays very good. Uh,
Yeah, Schneiderup, I think, the Benfica lad. Or is
oh
he
yeah,
more
I think
middle?
yeah. So no,
His
yeah, they have.
goal was magnificent.
Yeah,
Schneiderlin.
Ah,
I don't know
yeah.
how we pronounce, but yes, beautiful goal.
magnificent.
Yes.
What a goal. What a goal that was.
But I
Oh,
kind of believe that he wanted to do I don't think he wanted to score. Like I don't think he wanted to shoot to the goal though. I think he wanted to give a pass to Haaland, but it turned out to go inside of the goal. I don't know
Are
if you
you
guys saw
sure?
that
It doesn't look like a.
because for me it curves way too much, and Haaland was there. I don't know. Maybe he wanted.
I think he meant
I
it.
don't know. Yeah,
I
I
think he
think
meant
you.
it, to be
Yeah,
honest.
okay.
But I'm not sure at all.
I
But
don't know
I
because when I
think
saw him, like,
I think that was a shoot.
okay, yeah.
I,
But because sometimes it happens when you want to do a
Yeah.
center and out of
Yes.
nowhere it goes
Yes.
directly to the goal. That's what I thought at first glimpse. I didn't watch the match once again. I didn't watch any replay,
I
but
could be wrong though.
when I watched it at first, I was
Only
like,
him knows.
anyway, yeah, only him knows.
no,
No,
there you go. I
no,
don't
but
think he'll be
if
selling
you
us anytime soon either.
but let's say you're a player and you score a beautiful goal like that. Would you admit, like, let's say you didn't want to do that? Would you admit it? I would never admit it. I would just be like, no, I wanted to shoot it from there. I don't know. Would you guys admit it?
I honestly think I'd say sarcastically, totally meant it.
Yeah, because like it's a beautiful goal.
Yeah.
Eon says it was a perfect hit, but it was hard to tell what he was thinking. Yes, yeah, exactly. I really thought it was a center to Holland, but then again, like it went just straight and it was beautiful. Also, I have to give a shout out to Mr. Jude Bellingham because I criticized that man well, I criticized a big word. Like I just said, like he wasn't really on par with England, and that's I think the what England needed from him to show to appear against Mexico is what it was probably his best game that I've seen in England. And yesterday, once again with Norway, was really good. Like he was there, like very shout out to that man. He's really doing a fantastic.
Safe to say, he's been brilliant. He's been absolutely brilliant this tournament. I think he is the main reason that England have gone as far as they have.
Yeah. No, yeah, and they have a good squad. England, Harry Kane also is being very, very good. Like we have the two best nines right now, Harry Kane and Haaland. Like it's a monster what they're doing this year. So crazy.
That's it, isn't it?
So Stuart was talking about later. He was talking about there's something controversial. Two things controversial. First of all, they said that. So I missed some minutes of the game, so people can correct me here. But what I've heard, it's like they kind of did like an Argentina thing where there's a foul on Harry Kane, and then the goal came. Was that true, or did you guys see a foul on Harry Kane?
Soft, I think.
But
I
would
thought it was soft.
because we have Argentina versus Egypt where the guy stepped on him, so they canceled the goal. So you think they should have canceled this goal?
Oh, that Egypt one was heartbreaking. It was such a good goal.
Yeah. Well, me and Ali, we said like for us there was a foul, but it's just way too late. Like I don't even think it. Like
I don't think Kane was it really.
Well, no,
I
that's what I
think
heard,
it
that Kane was hit or there because they were blaming the
for
foul.
me it was a dive. Huh? Yeah,
Yeah, dive. Okay.
he should have a yellow card like Embolo.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that, man. Yeah, he should have get a yellow card. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
for me, no, no.
No. Okay. For
But
you,
the second goal should the goal was cancelled, and I think it's okay because Haaland just pushed him
Yeah,
like
that was a
that.
shove there.
Anderson,
yeah, that
that
was
was
sloppy.
not fair play at all.
No, that
So
was
I was
sloppy from
okay
Holland.
to cancel this one.
Okay.
But with Hurricane and the goal of Stedelup, for me, there was no foul. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, I agree. I do
No,
agree.
because yeah, I saw some controversies there. People were saying like it should have been a foul for Kane. I didn't watch the action, so I don't know. I those are the minutes that I missed, like the first 15 minutes. But so yeah, for you, Stuart, there was no foul there.
No, for me, it wasn't a foul. Would have been soft.
All right.
Uh,
Then we have
but
another
yeah, I think
question.
Norway's second one, I think Haaland shoves them, so I think that one's fair enough.
Yeah, that was
But then,
sloppy, Holland. Why would you do that, Holland? Come on, man. That
nah,
was too
that's it.
sloppy.
That's it. You don't need to
No, the
do that.
moment where they see your actions with two hands, you're cooked. The moment they see that at the VAR, you're cooked, man. Like,
And then there's the moment with the England goal where the goal kick hit a cable wire and came down. And
yeah,
that's
so
why
that's
it
what I
fell
wanted to
to
talk
Elliot
about. Yeah,
Anderson.
another controversy is the cable wear. So again, I know that FIFA they released the because there's sensors and FIFA they said nothing came out of that. But when you look at the ball, you see there's a deviation of the ball. So I don't know. Do you guys really think it touched the wire and it kind of influenced in the sort of way for you, Stuart?
It looked like it. It really did look like it. I mean, the what are the sensors there in the ball there for, if not to detect something like that? You know,
No, I don't know
like
about that.
FIFA and Adidas hyped up this whole sensor in the ball thing before the tournament, and then when it actually comes time for it to make a difference, it doesn't. It's wild. But yeah, the play should have been dropped. The play should have been stopped for that, I think. But it is what it is. It's a free catch, like it happens.
But this is the first
Football,
time I
so
hear that. This is the first time that I hear that the ball touches the wire or the camera or something like that. That's kind of I've never noticed this in
I,
games at
but
least.
how does that happen in an outdoor stadium?
I don't
I
know.
don't
That's
get
my
that.
question. How does that happen? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
If it's like Dallas's ground or something like that with the big roof and the big scoreboard, it would have made
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
sense. But it's in Miami. It was open air. It makes no sense.
I don't know what happened there. Yeah, to be honest. Did you see that foul? Well, that polemical thing, Ali, that the ball touched the wire and should have been
After the
stopped.
game, yeah, I saw articles about it, but I think it looks like the ball has been touched. I mean, it touched something, but in this case, what should the VAR do? We didn't have this case before, and I think that if I was English, if my goal was cancelled by that, I would be really angry
Yeah.
because I don't know if there are rules about it or a protocol. So yeah, I mean, if I was Norwegian, I would be upset, but I don't think that the goal would have been cancelled. I think the defense was really bad, letting Bellingham slide all over like
Yeah.
poop, poop, poop. So I think they should have defended better.
Yeah.
But I mean, if there's a rule or a protocol, I don't know it. So I
Yeah,
don't
me
know.
neither. And like I said, never heard of that. Like I didn't even know that could be a thing.
I
Uh,
don't think it changes the game.
Although
yeah.
it did make me laugh, ITV calling the Norwegian goal fortuitous when that happened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wild.
but yeah, like I said, like what do you do in that situation? Like, what can the VAR or the ref do? Like,
I don't know. That's the thing.
yeah,
Like,
that's
if there's not a protocol for it, there will be after this tournament.
yeah, they should be after. Yeah, yeah. Even there's no protocols for animals, but I know in a game in South America they were. Well, I don't know exactly where. I think it's South America. Maybe it's even Central America. I'll never I'll never forget that I saw a video where there's a dog that comes in the field, and the guy. Well, maybe I think they're losing. That's why he was like very. He takes the dog. He's just throws him out. But the thing is, like he missed because the dog is heavy. So the
But
dog like hit himself, and the ref he
there,
gave him a straight red card for that. He was
there
like
was
red
one at the
card.
World Cup where a dog ran on and took a wee on one of the England players. And I
Really?
think it was I think it was Garincha found it so funny that he took the dog home and adopted it.
Oh my god! Really? Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's so crazy when we see animals. Like I think because now Jorge Jesus, I think that's his name, the new coach of Portugal. There's a funny video where there was a iguana or something like that in the field, and he wasn't really able to get him out. Like he was like, "Hey, go!" He didn't care, so he just gave up. He's like, "Well, I can't deal with him," so he just gave up. It's so funny, like you see animals inside, but yeah, there's no protocols for that neither. I don't even know what happens there. Like if there's a dog, what do you do? Do you just let him there? Do you try to get him away? Like it beats me honestly. It's really
yeah,
messed
that's
up.
it.
But well, it's not a controversial. One player that yesterday people have been killing him. It's Mr. Alexander Sorlot because there's he went solo out of nowhere and tried to score a goal when Haaland was completely free. I don't know if you saw that action. I know
Yeah,
Ali saw that, but what do you guys think about that? Because today I woke up, they literally made a video about Sorla. He has 45K replies, which I didn't watch the replies because probably poor Sorla they killed him. But yeah, what do you think about that? Do you think Sorla? Because it's always hard to like we are not in their position, so sometimes you're just so much in your head. You want to win it, like it's like, for example, I think this is maybe not the best things to compare, but I remember Colomwani. A lot of French people killed him for not giving the pass to Mbappe, but I was like, but Colomwani, where he was, I think it was the best thing to shoot. Like he shoot properly, he shoots strongly. It's just, well, Martinez was lucky, I guess, or better in to saving it. But like you never know in those situations. But here I feel like he had more space. But yeah, what did you guys think about that? Do you think a Sorlot just did a huge mistake here, or it's just part of football and it's natural that in that moment you just think about scoring? Ali, for you, do you blame Sorlot for a goal that Norway should have had there, or
Blame him, no, but he did not make the right choice. He is not a great dribbler, dribbling,
dribbler? Yeah.
dribbling. He's not. He does not have the pace and the dribbling skills, and he should have gave the ball to Haaland. I was angry when I saw this action, and I call him con. I don't know. It's not jerk because jerk is too big,
It's
but
dumb.
yeah,
Yeah, dumb. Yeah.
like a dumb.
But yeah, it was a dumb
But
decision. Yeah.
yeah. But insulting him on the social media, even if he was French,
No, yeah,
no,
they kill him. They
never,
kill him. Yeah, yeah. No, they kill him.
never.
Yeah, I think that's too much. Like like it's yes, is it? But because I remember Colomwani also they kill him on social media. They said like it's because of him. And honestly, like I said, I watched that many times, and I still believe till today that Colomwani did the right choice to try and score because he was in the right position. Even as Giroud said, like his shot was powerful. So like it should have been a goal. It's just, well,
Yeah, but
Martinez, I don't
people just need to have
want to blame it. Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
yeah.
because yeah, and also yeah, for me Sorlot's pass was way easier because when Colomwani receives it, for me it's a tricky pass. Like there's more chances that the Argentinian defender would have taken it, then like you need to pass it with the foot, this part of the foot, if you wanted
Mm.
that pass to go to Mbappe. But yeah, and you, what about you, Stuart? What do you think of that action of Alexander Sorloth?
Similar thoughts, to be honest. I mean, in the moment, you're looking at the like if you're him and you're in the moment, you're looking at the shot. But Haaland's right there. Just pass the ball. Have a look. Like have a look for him. See if anyone's in a better position. Like that's 101. Just
Yeah,
look for him. Pass the ball. It's probably 2-0. It's Haaland. It's almost certainly 2-0. And it's a completely different game. But yeah, I do agree. Actually slating players on social media, like, you can have an opinion about it, but actually atting the players or uh, replying to the players to have a go at them, that's horrible behavior. Like,
yeah,
that's completely not on.
yeah, no, no, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I didn't watch what they said, but when I just saw 45K replies, I'm like, that poor guy, bro.
Yeah, they're human beings at the end of the day. We all make mistakes. We all make
Yeah, yeah,
decisions in the moment that we if we could take them back, we'd do something differently. It happens to us all. I mean, it probably doesn't happen to us all on a stage as big as that, but even still, it happens to us all. But yeah, he should have passed the ball, but it's football. It happens.
yeah, yeah. Because if he would have scored, nobody would said anything. They would be like, "Oh, cry,
That's
do
it.
it, score." Like, you see, that's how unfair we are sometimes. So yeah, I agree. Like to go and insult and whatever. I'm like, nah, bro. Like the guy. First of all, he did a shot, then they blocked him. Yes, so at least he finished the action. I agree. Of course, we all agree that he should have passed, should have watched who was there, because the thing is, Sorlo, there's not one moment where he tries to see who's with him. So that's why for me in my head, he was so fixed that he has to shoot. So look, he made a mistake, but it's fine. But no need to kill him neither for that. Pretty much, yeah, it was a bizarre moment. Would have loved for it to have been double checked straight away. That's for the when the ball touched the line, the camera. Yeah, Jorge Jesus left Al Nassr and got called for Portugal. There's a lot of coaches that are like, for example, Germany, when they got eliminated the next day, Jurgen Klopp officially is the manager of Germany. Also, Jorge Jesus. I'm like, were they waiting? Like, it looks like they were waiting for that occasion. Like, it's so fast. I'm always shocked how fast some of those teams are able to find coaches immediately. Eon says, indeed, Sorloth should have made sure to go outside to make sure Haaland was on side. I said it at that time. Yeah, I agree. Oh, my friend Kike Combe, the one who. Oh, wait, I'm going to ask him. Kike, ¿cómo estás? Saludo. Kike, una pregunta. ¿Por qué te rasuraste? Oh, shit, I forgot to say this in Spanish. Wow, too many languages. It's starting to. ¿Por qué te rasuraste las cejas? Porque les dije que te fuiste a. Que casi te rapaste todo. La cabeza, la barba. ¿Y por qué te rajaste las cejas? ¿Cuál fue la apuesta? Gracias. So we'll see what was because I don't know what was the bet for the eyebrows. He said hello to everyone, to Stuart, to Ali. Thank you so much, Kike. Kike from Uruguay. He also said, I'm not gonna do like Mojo. Okay, so Kike is mean because he's saying this because well, I don't know, Stuart, if you heard that lady from Paraguay, but the senator from Paraguay that I don't know, that fucked up ma'am. But yeah, so Kike is saying, I'm not gonna do like my friend Mojojo, he's from Paraguay. I say hello to everyone, especially to the lady, and not the other lady from Paraguay. But yeah, he's so. Oh, okay. So he said I lost because oh, okay. So he said he okay. So Tobon is a friend from Mexico that we have in the channel when we do the Spanish stream. So basically, also and against another Mexican. So he bet against Mexico that Uruguay would go further than Mexico at the World Cup, and they didn't. So that's why he had to shave his eyebrows as well. So that man. So Kike, ya no puestes más, bro. Yeah, finish. Finish, Kike. Yeah, no more, bro. You don't have anything else to give at this point, man. So yeah, and yeah. With that said, now I wanted to. Oh yeah, Eon said hi to Kike. Thank you, Eon. So great for you. Yeah, go follow Kike. Kike talks a lot about Uruguay, especially because it's his home country. He's very objective. Well, it depends. When he's with us, he starts to say crap. But in his videos, I have to admit, he's very objective. So that's really good. Bien, Kike. But yeah, now the last game we had yesterday, I almost lost my voice there. It was really fun to at least have that experience. Like I said to Ali, I love the vibes. Like if it's Scotland, if it's Germany, whoever, like the vibes are there. So at least that's fun to watch. There's not really a lot of Swiss here, so there I couldn't really find a spot of Switzerland, so I had to go with Argentina here. But yeah, what did you guys think of Argentina versus Switzerland? Is Argentina a top four nation in the world, or this World Cup has just been horrendous for Argentina? What do you guys think about the match first of all, and then we're gonna talk about Argentina, and we will talk about that red card of Embolo. So, Ali, for you, what did you think of?
And I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay. So, what did you think of Argentina and Switzerland, Ali?
I think Argentina's level is not so good
I agree.
for a World Cup winner. I think that we will see against England what they really worth, because right now they compete with not small teams, but
Yeah, with high
teams that
hierarchy
are
teams,
not favorites.
yeah,
Can I say that?
yeah, but
Really big teams. So if they win against England, I would say, okay, they step up. Let's see they will do into the final. But with their level, I think they are just suffering too much.
yeah,
They concede a lot of goals, and yeah, I don't know. I don't see them beating England.
me neither. For now, no.
But everything is possible in football, but that would be a miracle if they go to the final.
Yeah,
Sorry,
for me,
Stuart. I don't see Argentina wins against England.
by the way, Stuart, are you with Argentina for that game, or you're gonna switch?
Somewhat reluctantly, yeah. I mean, I don't really want Argentina to win the tournament again, but
Okay.
yeah, I at this point it's whoever's playing England I want to win. So,
Do you want this one to win?
oh mate,
This one, I love
no,
this one because this is from the 2006, I think. This one
oh
is very
mate,
so you want this one to have a
Oh.
second star here?
no.
No, but yeah, what did you think of the game, Switzerland Argentina yesterday? Did you like that game? Was it a good game or?
It wasn't a great game, to be honest. I mean, I think Argentina were quite lucky. Like, first of all, with the Embolo red. Like, what are you doing? You're on a yellow. Like, there's no need. There's no need to attempt that, you know? Like, I get players trying to play for the foul, but yeah, you're on a yellow. Just have some sense about it. And my initial thought when that happened was, Switzerland are going to win this on penalties, and then England will play Switzerland for a place in the final without Switzerland's best striker being there.
Yeah, no, Kobe is not the thing with Argentina. Emiliano Martinez is not a. He's a very, for me, he's a decent goalkeeper, because like I've seen like Aston Villa, he receives way too many goals. Even in the last World Cup, if we watch carefully, Argentina receive a lot of goals too. So he's not a great goalkeeper, but he is tremendous in penalties though. That is the only thing that man scares me. It's the only goalkeeper in my life that I've seen. Maybe there's others. Maybe Cam. I don't know what was the name of the goalkeeper of Germany in 2002.
Oliver Kahn.
Yeah, Oliver Kahn. Okay, aside of maybe that man, honestly, it's the first time I hear a goalkeeper saying, "I love penalty shootouts." Like, it nourished me. I'm like, what the fuck, man? That doesn't nourish me at all, bro. What the
He-
fuck? But so
he's
he's
an
very
absolute
comfortable.
madman, and I low key quite enjoy him.
Who? Oli Martinez
Martinez.
against Lille. I have to admit, Ali, I quite enjoy him. I know you're gonna hate him probably when Aston Villa play against Lille,
Okay,
but
okay, I'm going out.
no, 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 no,
Bye.
no,
No,
no.
no, no. Don't talk to me about liking Martinez.
No, no, I
Please.
said I have to admit I did enjoy the show he put against Lille. I have to
I
admit that.
didn't.
I know, I know.
My brother live in Lille. No, that's
Oh, man.
traumatic.
Anyway, he lost after. No, they lost after because he was injured. Yeah, they lost after. So Aston Villa. Well, at least they won the Europa League, so he got there.
Yeah, like
Uh,
I have no real affinity for Aston Villa apart from being very fond of their captain. So,
Aston
but
Villa,
yeah,
for me, Aston Villa, it's the coach. That's why I follow a bit more Aston Villa because of
Emery,
Emery.
He's really good.
Emery is good.
Very good coach. Very good coach. I think it's time he. I think for me this is his last season with Villa because I think he. What can you do more for Villa? Like,
Call.
no, I think for me because I believe that Unai Emery is those type of coaches that he wants another challenge. So I believe he's gonna go somewhere else. Then that I don't
Yeah,
have
but
any
he doesn't
information.
like
This is my
big
speculation.
teams.
No,
In
that's why I think
in
he's gonna go
PSG
to
that was
another team.
bad. With Arsenal it was bad. I think is really good for middle
Yeah,
teams and
exactly. Yeah,
not big ones.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I,
easy.
I
Like
When
could
it's
see
when
gonna
there
him
are
be
starting
pressure but
another
not too
Villa
much.
project somewhere else.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I think he's gonna go to another project. Like that's what I like about Emery. He likes to build a project. He doesn't like something already built and from someone else. Big teams usually they have already a project built, and you just have to be there, just literally to control egos and everything. He likes to build a project from zero. So that's why I think for Villa, like, what can you do more? Like he already won the Europa League. This year he's going to compete to the Champions League, and I think that's it. Because even in Champions League, Villa wasn't there for a long time, and they went to the quarterfinal, if I'm not mistaken, against PSG. So
Yeah, there's a
yeah,
good
that I'm
side.
pretty sure that day I'm pretty sure Ali was PSG 100%, and when they because they kind of humiliated Martinez that day. I remember PSG.
Nope.
They
I was for Aston Villa.
really even
PSG
Yeah, I
never.
get that.
I hate PSG.
no, I know,
No,
but you
never.
see, Martinez he came with a hat in France. He was like, I'm a
Yeah, I
champion.
hate him, but I hate PSG more.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I get that. I definitely get that. Like
PSG.
I have that with Rangers and Celtic here. So
And
Yeah, yeah,
beside Martinez, I like how Villa
yeah, yeah.
plays.
Yeah, in Villa is more
I like
calm.
this team. I hate Martinez, but I like this team.
Martinez, he's such a character. That guy. Yeah, he has to chill a little bit. He's too much of a character. But for me, one thing that I don't understand with Argentina's coach, it's Lionel Scaloni. It's why does he keep? It's like he likes to play with the old guys always. I can't understand that. For me, I said it before the World Cup. Giuliano Simeone, Simeone's son, is probably one of the most active Argentinian players that they have. He never puts him. He always like De Paul. De Paul is washed, bro. All the respect,
yeah,
like he always plays with like they have Nico Paz, De Paul, Almada. Like you have fresh young blood. He never plays with them. He always plays with
Yeah.
the ones that they won the World Cup 2022. They're kind of De
I
Paul. He's a bit old. Also in the back, I used to believe that Romero and Martinez, the other Martinez, Lisandro, they were good defense. But right now, Cuti Romero comes from a very bad injury, so I think that really is killing him a little bit. So I just don't understand that. Like they have some fresh blood. If you would tell me no, that's it what they have. Okay, but Nico Paz, he has an enormous season with the Italian Como, I think it's called in English.
Como. Yep.
Yeah, so he's been good. Giuliano Simeone with Atletico Madrid, he's been on fire. So I just don't understand that. And this team is just they're suffering too much. Like they're gonna go with England, they're gonna be dead as fuck. But I don't know if that's the story that they want to write. Maybe with England, they go once again to extra time and they win once again.
I could see it going to penalties.
Yeah, maybe even to penalties. But wait, okay, if Argent, let's play a game of course this is hypothetical. If Argentina once again they go against England, they suffer, they go to pens and they win because of Martinez. And then let's say they go against France, they are losing 2-0 and they come back. Will we say this was the most heroic uh stuff that Argentina has made, or or what is the narrative? Because a lot of time, for example, Real Madrid has played poorly, and out of nowhere they still came back and they managed to win the cup. What
I
would you
think
say here? Would you say it will be like the World Cup of miracles, or is just a poor World Cup of Argentina?
I think the 2022 run was better. I think they were a better side 4 years ago,
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
and I think they've gotten a lot of the rub of the green in this tournament. But sometimes that's what you need. Like, I mean, I don't buy into the whole tournament is rigged thing for them. Like, do they get some bounces? I think so, but it's football, you know.
yeah. Yesterday I saw some people saying, once again Argentina they robbed. For me, Embolo guys. Embolo dive, man. Embolo, I don't understand that. All right, so I saw some people saying that it's usually refs they don't come back for a yellow card. That's not true because Paraguay against United States, Miguel Almiron he simulated a foul. The defender, the captain of United States, he got a yellow card, and that's the first time in this tournament that we have the. It's so funny to me, mistaken identity or something like that. I think they should have called it something else. That's very weird that
Uh,
they called it, and
hey,
they gave the yellow card to Almiron because so basically, if you don't receive a yellow card, they don't need to check that. But in the moment you receive a yellow card, of course they need to take it back from the player that they mistakenly give it, and they have to give it to the other guy. Like that's logical. That's why
hey,
I never understood when they call. Oh, sorry, Stuart. I'll finish with it. That's why I never understood when the refs they go to VAR, they see that there's a player that he simulated a penalty. I never understand why they don't give him a yellow card because when you simulate like there are some that you see that it was a contact of the play, but many times there are players that they simulate. I never understood why they don't give him a yellow card. Usually it's a yellow card for simulation, so I never understood that. But yeah, in this case, that's why they took back the yellow card for Paredes and they had to give it to Embolo. What I don't understand was why, knowing that you have a yellow card, Embolo, why would you do something like that and so obvious, like with so many cameras, so obvious. I
just
don't know.
silly,
For me, it was silly.
absolutely
For me, it was
silly.
silly. But yeah, so it was something very, and it's a shame because like I feel like that was the best moment of Switzerland. So yeah,
See, the
okay.
Swiss are a good team. Like the
They're,
Swiss are
you know
of
what? I'm gonna
old
I'm gonna
past.
apologize here. I've been saying that Switzerland they're nothing, but you know what? I think they're a decent team. Top 15. I still believe they're not part of top 8 teams like we have right now, but still very decent. I have to maybe because I'm biased because they won against Canada. Those anyway, their chocolate is overrated. No, I'm kidding. Okay, no, good chocolate, no good chocolate, good
Oh,
chocolate.
that's fighting talk. That is absolutely fighting talk. But
By the way,
yeah, I
by
was
the way,
going to say about Switzerland. They're always one of those teams like they're there or thereabout in the last 16 of
yeah,
tournaments.
yeah.
You know, in fact, Switzerland, since about 2002, you know how many major tournaments Switzerland have missed?
Zero. They made all of them.
One.
Really?
They weren't at Euro 2012, and that was it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
They've
exactly.
been to every single World Cup and Euros since. They're
Yeah, for
consistent.
me, Switzerland is a very interesting team because I feel it's a team that they don't get the respect of people, and they should because yeah, usually they make they're not the flashy team. They're a very quiet team, but they do the job. Usually they always do the job. They go, they compete, they go to the round of 16. Unfortunately, that's like the limit of the squad of Switzerland. Now they went to the quarterfinal after a long time ago. I think the last time they went to the quarterfinal was actually at their home. In I don't know. Ian could correct me like for
54,
this, but
yeah.
yeah. But still good for Switzerland. Like it's a very decent team. Like even at their It's just Switzerland. They need look for me. If Switzerland wants to be respected, they need a trophy. That's the only thing they're missing. Like
They've
if they
had
can
a
win a
good
Euro or
tournament,
something, they need
and
a trophy.
I never would have seen this coming after the Qatar game because they were absolutely dreadful in that game. I thought they were going to be absolutely shocking at this tournament after that game, and they turned it round. So fair play to them.
Yeah. No, yeah, me too. Like they started poorly, and yeah, against Qatar it was weird, but yeah, then they 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 did a good score against Bosnia. They were better than Canada, and yeah, no, they were way better than Algeria. So and with Colombia, I still believe that Colombia was better, but one good thing about the coach is he put the conditions to play for Switzerland. Like Colombia, they like to have the more possession of the ball. They like to go faster with the ball and everything. But he put them in the conditions of Switzerland, and Colombia they fell for that. They fell. So Colombia played as Switzerland wanted them to play, cut the rhythm. So that's why they never felt comfortable in the game. So that's why the little chances that Colombia had, they were very stressed to put it, and many times they missed. So that's one thing I have to give it to Switzerland because it's not easy to yeah, you impose conditions in the field. I impose my conditions. You're gonna play like I want you to play, not as you usually play, and that's something that affected Colombia. So that I have to give to the coach. That was brilliant. Kike said since Bielsa is now gone, he can now he's ready to do bets once again with people because Bielsa is now gone from Uruguay. Damn, yo, I hope now it's gonna come better times for Uruguay. Argentina is too leaky at the back now. Exactly. Yeah, I feel the back is terrible.
Scoring,
I also Martinez, he's not saving anything. Martinez, like I think he saved one thing yesterday, but you see, he always received like one goal that I think he could have. Like I think the goals that he received lately, like he could have, except the Cape Verde one, like the rest, I think he could have done something better. So I don't know. He's not being great in this tournament. I don't think he has a great tournament, Martinez, so far.
Cape Verde one was brilliant. To be fair, like nobody was stopping that.
Oh my god, that second goal of Cape Verde, what?
Unreal, unreal.
Incredible, incredible. All right, Ian said mistaken identity is a good name if the wrong player gets carded. Kieran Gibbs and Alex Oxlade Chamberlain, but a different name would have been wise for reversing simulation. Yeah, that's the thing. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like because you're gonna give a yellow card to another player, so that's why mistaken identity seems kind of weird for that situation. But yeah, but thank you, Ian. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. You see, let's go Ireland, my third nation. You see, before Scotland. no, no, kidding. But yeah, so before we leave, guys, I wanted to ask you. So now we have four teams remaining. I want you to rank from one to four. Of course, one the best. From France, England, Argentina, and Spain. Who do you think is the best team to the weakest team of the four remaining that there is so far? Ali, for you, what is the strongest to the weakest on paper for now of what we've seen also at this World Cup?
Not Argentina. I think on the paper right now, Argentina is the weakest,
Yeah, fourth.
but
Okay.
they proved us that suffering isn't a problem for them. So I think England started not so well, but they like getting better and better. Sorry, Stuart, again.
It's okay.
Spain terrified me because of our past history and their confidence, but I hope we will make it because I think we have great qualities and I think we can win the World Cup. I guess I hope so.
So for you, it will be France. Then second, who's the second strongest team? It will be Spain for you. France, Spain.
I think Spain isn't bright right now, but they have such a wonderful technical collective.
Yeah, collective. Yeah.
Collective. So as a team, they may be the strongest, but not with individualities that are not so brilliant.
Okay.
And I think England is quite the opposite. They won and win uh, with extra players more
Okay.
than a collective thing.
Okay. Okay. Well, for me, it will be actually it's the same as Eon. This exactly the same as Eon. For me, France is the best team so far. I like I said, maybe if I have to give something, I used to say maybe the defense of France is not as strong as I thought, but no, actually they're not that bad. Against Paraguay, they showed, and also against Morocco, I don't know. Morocco didn't really press too much, but I guess I will say maybe the goalkeeper would be the weakest thing, but still it's not that bad. So yeah, France are very complete. For me, second is England. So far, England have been showing me that they have really improved a lot. Bellingham right now that he's really connected with the team. It's a big plus. Spain, like I said, for me, Spain, my problem is like I feel like they haven't faced this team that really will put Spain in danger. And even with Portugal, I always felt that Portugal didn't. For me, at least, it wasn't a really bright World Cup for Portugal. With all that richness of players that they have, they did the bare minimum for me. So you see, but yet again, also Spain and Portugal, it's El Clásico Ibérico, so it's a Clásico. So you never like it's always actually for Spain, it's always hard to beat Portugal. So and usually, if you see in history, Spain and Portugal, if they win, it's by one goal only. Usually 1-0. So yeah, so Spain, I feel like yeah, we I need this team that will force Spain because one team that really put Spain on the shame for me was Uruguay because like you saw, although Uruguay was really limited, I didn't see a brilliant Spain there. I thought Spain would be more organized. They didn't like the group stage of Spain was not great for me, and then they played Austria. With all the respect, I don't think they ever had a chance against Spain. They're still good. So yeah, that's why Spain. I'm still trying to find this Spanish team that's supposed to be the best of Europe. I didn't see that Spanish team. I didn't see yet that Spanish team of 2024. But I think that this is the chance they have to prove themselves against France. And also, Lamine Yamal said that they're better than France because they won against France. So Lamine, I hope you don't have to eat those words. But yeah, for me, it will be Spain and Argentina because they've been suffering. But like you said, Ali, they don't mind suffering, which that's also it's very good because they have a strong mentality. That means that's not all the teams that they can do that suffer a lot. But I just feel like they're suffering for nothing. That's my problem. And and this is not to disrespect Egypt or Cape Verde or Switzerland. It's just I feel like Argentina, especially with Switzerland yesterday, they had the match, but they started to give the ball to Switzerland, go play Switzerland, and they score back. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, why are you taking poor decisions? And I feel they're too Messi dependent because Messi he didn't have a great game yesterday, and the team really struggled, and I don't understand why. Because Julian Alvarez is a very good guy. Alone, Lautaro Martinez has been hit or miss, I believe, in this World Cup but they have players that they can save something. Like every time I see Argentina right now, it looks like people are right. If Messi is gone, they're gone, and I don't believe that because I see that they have individual and good quality players, but they're not showing it right now. So they're very Messi dependent for me. So that's why Argentina are fourth for me. And for you, Stuart,
So I have three lists. So I have pure ability, which I think is Spain, no, France, Spain, Argentina, England on pure ability. On how well they've played at this tournament, I've got France, England, Spain, Argentina.
okay,
And for how much I want them to win, it's France, Spain, Argentina, giant meteor, zombie apocalypse, zombies to become sentient and for them to win it, and then England.
England. But realistically, do you guys think Argentina can do against England? By the way, just for context history, for those who don't know, Argentina and England is a big spicy game because oh wait, I have another stew here. What? What happened here? I have two Stewarts. What? Okay.
Yeah, my phone died.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So yeah, for me, so Argentina and England is very well. Maybe Stuart know this because like he's from Scotland, so you guys know a bit of history here. But and also Ali probably. But there used to be a war. There was a war against in the War of the Las Malvinas, which was Argentina against England. So ever since that, it's been very spicy. That's why when Diego Maradona eliminated England in the fashion way, very nice goal, but another polemical goal, the hand of God. People always remember the hand of God, but the other goal he scored single-handedly, he run through the whole field. He like I think there was like 4 or 5 English guy that couldn't stop him. That was crazy too. But yeah, so there's a very big context there, very big rivalry. Actually, I think that's the last time they met at a World Cup. That's I think even in general. I think also I know that Messi has never played in his life against England. Actually, he had never had the chance. So this is the first time he's gonna be playing against England. So I don't know. It could be a spicy game because there's a lot of history context there. I don't know. Do you guys see that we can have a miracle like Maradona did, or well, are you
So
excited?
they have had.
In England, are you excited for that game?
It should be a better. They
I
have
don't know
had
why I
two
feel
meetings since then. 1998 when David Beckham got sent off, and then 2002 when England beat them, and that was the last meeting of the World
Oh
Cup.
yeah, 2002. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, 2002. That was the last time. Yeah. But yeah, it's always a spicy game, so it's gonna be interesting. Like the two games that we're gonna have are because yeah, for Argentina, yeah, it is it is a. I'm not gonna say a derby neither because they don't face really each other that often, but it is a game that they really take that very serious because of the historical context that happened. So yeah, and on the other side we have like two giants of Europe clashing each other too. So it's definitely gonna be two big semifinals. But I'm gonna be a bitch with you too because I'm gonna ask you what is gonna happen in those two games. Prediction time. So Ali, for you, France against Spain. What's gonna happen in this game? Enlighten us.
I
Is
think
France going to the
Yamal
final?
will be great because he loves the semifinals. I think we will score,
Okay,
but I think it would be like 2-2 and extra time. I
okay.
think it would be difficult for both of us. I hope so, but we hope to win, of course.
All right. So you see
But
France
yeah,
going. Okay,
difficult.
so France advance on extra time.
Or Spain, it depends. I don't
Okay,
know,
okay.
but
No, Ali,
tough
Ali,
game.
Ali doesn't want to jinx the
No,
yeah.
I'm scared.
Okay. What about you, Stuart?
I'm saying 2-1 France. I think Yamal might score, but I think Mbappe will really show up in this game. I could see
All right.
Mbappe getting a couple, and I think he'll be the difference. So I think, 2-1 France for me. France go to the final.
All right. For me, it's gonna be like Ali 2-2, and I think in the extra time for me, Mbappe will score 3-2, and I think that will be the end for Spain. So yeah. And now the other game, England versus Argentina. So for me, this is a very tricky one because if we talk about the level of Argentina, it has been questionable, and on the opposite, England has been rising a lot. But that's the thing, like Argentina also, they know they're here, they suffer a lot, so maybe they can pull this off. I'm gonna say this will go 1-1 extra time, and the thing is like I think if they go to penalties, Argentina wins. But if England can manage to score before they win it. But I'm gonna go England 2-1. I think England will do it in for Stuart, but we'll go to the final. You, Stuart, what do you think here?
Unfortunately, I think it's going to be England. I
Yeah.
think it'll be extra time. I think England win it in extra time. I do agree with you. If it goes to penalties, Argentina win it.
Yeah, me
But I
too. Yeah.
don't think it gets there.
All right, so England too. For you, Ali?
Yeah, I see extra time too. Both of them loves extra time in this World
Yeah,
Cup.
they love that. Yeah.
So I can see 2-2 because Argentina concede a lot. And I think maybe 3-2 in extra time with ahead of Hurricane because Argentinians hate les duels aériens.
Yeah, oh,
Headshot.
even I forgot. But yeah, Argentina they're lacking of
Fight. Hate.
aerial combats. You know, like
Yeah.
every time, like every corner. That's why I said like because I know some people were saying it's best if Argentina faces Norway. I'm like no, not really, because Norway they're very good at aerial counterattacks or even aerial
Yeah.
everything that has with headers. You know, and Argentina are lacking that so badly. So yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, that's something that's true. That's one of the weaknesses of Argentina. Yeah, the jeu
And
aérien.
Hurricane is on mission to
Yeah, yeah.
win the World Cup and to win the Ballon d'Or.
Yo,
So
Hurricane.
it was really not it was bad, I can say it, against Norway. So I think it will be 100% focus on this game because I really think he wants to win the World Cup for a Ballon d'Or
Yeah,
more
yeah.
than for his country.
No, yeah,
For
yeah.
himself, to dream of the Ballon d'Or, he has to win the
Yeah,
World Cup.
Hurricane, yeah. Okay, so Mela said it's gonna be the most fair play football versus the most nasty rough football. Yeah, we're gonna have one that where
Well,
two
which
teams.
is which?
Yeah, I wonder which is which. Huh? But yeah, I'm most excited for Argentina England because, like I said, I know that's not even a derby, bro. That's history, man. That's really that's something that Argentinians they still have it in their hearts, man. So yeah, we'll see. Yes, the first
I
goal
think
was
if I was more
amazing.
of a neutral about it, I think I'd be more excited about it. But I'm just dreading the idea of England in the final.
But wait, what if England loses the final once again, like they've been doing it lately?
I'd quite enjoy that.
Oh my god.
But I don't want to have to hate watch the World Cup final. I've had to hate watch the last two Euro finals. They've gone well, but I don't like hate watching them. So I'd like to enjoy it as a neutral.
Yeah, it's true. It's
So
true. Yeah,
come
yeah.
on, Argentina.
Yo, what if we see Argentina and France playing the third place instead of the final?
Oh
Imagine
God,
we
imagine
have an
that.
England Spain.
I won't see it.
Euro
Third
2024
place are
final
for
all over
losers.
again.
No, third place are for losing. No, Ali, don't
Yes.
say that. No.
No, never.
It's
Never.
such a
I
pointless
have never
game, isn't it?
watched a third place
No.
game.
For me, for the World Cup, I do think that people are a bit harsh with the third place because you have to remember this is a thing that you do every 4 years. In the Olympics, third place, you're considered a god. So like in the World Cup, I see it as well because we talked about we say that because we are looking at this perspective of countries that are used to always go further. But imagine Cape Verde would have been in the third place. You think they wouldn't won that medal,
Yeah.
bro? Cape Verde would be crying for that medal, and
Morocco
many other
last
teams
time.
too. Yeah, Morocco last time too. Like I know that they didn't like to be fourth place. You know, like you go with a medal. Look at Luka Modric. He went to a final, but when he won his the bronze one, he was happy too because it's not for everyone that it is for everyone who is Argentina, Brazil, France. Yeah, they're used to those like Stewart from Scotland. Wouldn't you like a third place, a bronze medal?
I'd be
Like that would
buzzing.
be- exactly.
I'd be
Yeah.
absolutely buzzing. I'd be
So that's
buzzing
why.
to make the
So that's why
semis.
for me, I hate when players. I understand that you're frustrated, but I hate when players they take away the medal, the second medal, the silver medal. I'm like, bro, that's disrespectful because I understand that you're a great nation already, but you have to remember that not everyone has the chance that you have. like others would die
Yeah.
for being in your place, you know. So that's why the third place and in the World Cup I accept it. And like Copa America stuff like that, like bro, fuck your third place, man. No, nobody wants a third place there. Like just World Cup, yes, because there is a lot of prestige, you know. So I always respect the third place. I understand that, yeah, for Argentina and France, it would suck to play a third place, but you see, like it is what it is, you know. But I really have the feeling that we're gonna see another Argentina and versus France, either final or third place. But I kind of see it. Like I think we're gonna have that one.
Also, you're spot on about the taking the medals off. Like it's horrendous behavior.
Yeah, I don't like that. Look, like I said, I understand that you're mad that you didn't win the trophy, but come on, man. Like you have to, for respect of the sport, don't take it off. Like take it off after, you know. But you have to be respectful. Like others would die for to be in that place. You know, it's not for everyone to be in second place. Like I remember Peru, they played against in 2019. They played against Brazil. You don't see any Peruvian removing the silver medal. Then they weren't celebrating. Yeah, we have a silver medal. No, not like that neither. But they were like because it's been a while they didn't play a final. You know, it's something huge for them at least. You know, compared to Brazil, it's like Brazil, they celebrate the cup. They weren't that happy because they know they win that most of the time. So yeah, just yeah, silver medal. Let's be respectful with the medals, but yeah, I agree with you that a third place wouldn't be the best France Argentina to watch, but it is what we have. If it happens, of course. Melal, an Infantino miracle. Ah, come on, man. Melal said 4-2 England. Okay. He said you're funny, and Eon said I don't mind the third, fourth place playoff at the World Cup. Exactly at the World Cup, I don't mind it. On others in other like Euros, Copa America, I'm a bit like a Nations League. They even have that in Nations League. Why, bro? Nations League, come on.
Nations League, I get it kind of because it's to set the top four, I guess, but it's still kind of pointless. Like because it's a league, I guess.
But you're still in top four, no matter what. Like you still stay in top four. So I find that, I mean, okay, it's okay. It's the sport, right? But I just find it a bit like, okay. But
I have mixed feelings about the Nations League, to be honest.
Oh yeah, we talked about that, me and Ali. But yeah, what do you think about Nations League? Do you like that, or you want them to just take it away?
I don't know. Like I like it for some reasons. Like for one reason, it got us to Euro 2020, so I've always been fond of it for that. I like the whole playoffs for the Euros with it. I don't think it should be involved in the World Cup, to be honest.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree. It shouldn't be because Sweden, thanks to the Nations League, they got to the World Cup, and
only reason they're here, or only reason they got here, was the Nations League. So I think it's fine for the Euros. It shouldn't be involved for the World Cup, and I think the changes to have it as quarterfinals is stupid. It should have just been top of the league in League A, go to the finals. Bottom teams get relegated, no playoffs, and that's it. Top goes up, bottom goes down.
Yeah, they used to do that before. Yeah, they used to do it like that.
Yeah.
It was only the
old
winners, and that's it. Yeah. Well, now they wanted they want to put it more attractive, so that's why they put quarterfinals now, so it's longer.
I just don't think it's needed.
Me too. But well, for me, it's just because, like I told Ali yesterday, when you're champion of the Nations League, what are you champion of? Because when you're champion of Euro, that means you're the best team in Europe, right? When you're champion of Asia, you're the best team of Asia, etc. But when you're champion of the Nations League, what are you champion of? Like, you're the best team of what? Of Europe? Because that will be kind of contradictory because you have already the best nation of Europe. So what are you champion of? It's kind of vague.
What I find interesting about the Nations League concept is, though, that it's kind of in CONCACAF, it can be seen as potentially even bigger than the Gold Cup in some ways. Because Canada obviously take it seriously, but Mexico and the US sometimes send B teams. I have never understood this concept of sending a B team to your continental competition. It makes no sense. Imagine France doing that, or Brazil with Copa America.
Brazil, they used to do that. They used to be because Brazil.
Really?
used to have so many great players that they were able to afford sending but yo, the B team of Brazil, like they once sent even youth, the U23 youth, but your U23 youth has like had like Kaká, Ronaldinho, something like, yeah, those are very very good youth,
It's
like, you know.
still a
So
good team.
yeah. There's a very powerful team. Like I think when they won in 2007 against Argentina, it was the U23 squad against the full squad of Argentina. They lost 3-0 Argentina in that final. Like it was intense, man. So yeah, that's a time where Brazil were they had so many great players that they could do three teams and that's it. But that's the only exception that I see. The others, I don't know why they do it. Mexico,
Yeah.
the US.
But then in CONCACAF, the Nations League is kind of seen potentially as bigger than the Gold Cup.
I mean, I like
Whereas-
the Nations League in CONCACAF, but once again, they what I don't like, it's like they're doing too many, like every year it changed. Like the rule changes every year. Like there's so many things they change because they wanted for Copa America, they wanted to do some qualifiers, so that's why they touched the Nations League there. Well, so far, at least for qualifier to the World Cup, they didn't touch that, luckily. But yeah, my only problem is like the rules are not stable and the format is not stable. Like every year
Yeah.
it changes. But aside of that, I do like it. I like it a bit better than the Gold Cup because, like I always said, the Gold Cup. My problem is that it's always in the states. You kind of always know who's gonna win it. It's either Mexico and the U.S., and that's because well, there was this huge disadvantage before. I think now teams are getting stronger, but there was this huge disadvantage of because when you play at states, the favorites are the United States and Mexico because it's the biggest population they have there. But I don't know,
Yeah.
someone from Costa Rica, they don't have them that many people from Costa Rica in the U.S., right? They're playing far away. But also, yeah, it's because like I said, it doesn't seem like like a legit tournament. Sometimes it's like it's only about money that they care, and that's what I don't like. For me, if Gold Cup wants to be better, first of all, they should stop doing it each 2 years because honestly, sometimes I don't even know when the Gold Cup is, and I'm from Canada, so imagine like I don't even know when it's happening, except when they're already playing. So it should be every 4 years because every 2 years for me, it's like it doesn't make any sense. There's no point. Also, now that you have nations, so that means Mexico wins it. The next year, USA wins the Nations League, and then the next year Mexico wins. Like what? I have a champion every year. It doesn't make any sense, you know.
No.
And also, like stop giving everything to the US. I know it's money, but that's the thing. If we only think about money, CONCACAF will never rise. Like with all due respect, I see that Africa they're gonna have the next, and I say with all due respect because I don't want to say nothing bad about these teams. It's just we have to because what United States are saying it's that the others they don't have the infrastructures, like they don't have the stadiums to host. Okay, I can understand that. US, it is true, it's the biggest nation in CONCACAF. But are you seriously saying that in Africa the next AFCON will be in Tanzania, Gabon, and I think Mozambique or Kenya? I think. With all the respect, those teams I don't think I believe that they don't have a lot of stadiums, but I don't think Panama and Costa Rica are not able to gather together and have stadiums also. And also in Africa, there are 24 nations. We are just in Gold Cup, it's just 16 nations. So that's why I find it ridiculous to say that they don't have enough stadiums. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
It's just United States. They always want to host them themselves because there's they have everything there. You know the especially the image to how you call this, like to the image rights. You know, so that's why. Because for me, like I don't think if Panama, El Salvador, and Costa Rica or teams like that, or in the Caribbean, if Jamaica they want to do yeah, if Jamaica and I don't know, well maybe not Haiti, but Jamaica and other Trinidad and Tobago and all, like if you have like four nations there, I'm pretty sure you can have at least five stadiums good. I don't believe that there's no stadiums. I think
Yeah.
that's US propaganda there. I don't believe that's true. So
Do 4 countries, one group in each country. It's easy enough to do, I think.
exactly, yeah. You have 16 teams. So you can do four countries have one host in each city, and that's it. Like that's easy as that. What the United States have been trying to do, it's like at one point I remember Costa Rica and Jamaica were hosts, but they literally just host the first game at their home, and then everyone plays at the states once again. I'm like, yeah, no, forget it. Like that's what, like that's the beauty of every time changing places. Like it's like in Europe, if they always do it in France and Germany or in England, it would be boring. Like, but the fact that sometimes you go, I don't know, I remember it was in Poland and Ukraine at one point in 2012.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. So you see, like, so you give the chance to Poland and to Ukraine to rise also, because that's money that is gonna come to their country, to their federation, and that's how they rise. If not, you're gonna have only the powerful that rise, and the minnows, they're always gonna stay minnows because they don't receive that money. They don't receive also
We-
that recognition of the world.
We did the one that was 11 different countries, which was weird.
That was 2020. The
Yeah.
the one that had no host. Yeah.
England and Scotland co-hosting it with Azerbaijan and Romania and eight
Yeah,
other countries.
Yeah.
It was. And then that obviously COVID as well made it significantly harder
COVID,
as well.
COVID didn't help too. Yeah. So yeah, Eon, you see, yeah, CONCACAF Gold Cup should be every 4 years. Exactly. You have to put respect to your own competition, and I feel like CONCACAF, by only caring about money, you let other people laugh about the about the, how do you call this, about the competition. Why does nobody laugh about OFC? Why does nobody laugh about the well, what's it called? I don't know what's it called, but the OFC, the
The
OFC
Nations
Cup.
Cup.
Yeah, the Nations Cup of Oceania. Because, well, first of all, maybe we don't have too much relatives from Oceania, but also it's a fair competition. It's every 4 years. We all know that New Zealand is the best team there, but like at least it's fair, But we are the only ones that we don't take serious our own competition, and that's sad, bro. That's sad. So that's why we can go further, because yeah, like I said, we all know the reality that Mexico, USA, and now Canada, yeah, they are the top dogs because they have more money. That's one thing that will always help you. But the others, you've seen that they can grow. Haiti, Panama, But if you don't give them something, they're never gonna grow neither. If they have to wait 4 years to go to a competition at the World Cup to win some money, and you never know if they're gonna come back. I don't know if Haiti's gonna come back or Curacao is gonna come back to the next World Cup. So that's why you need to give them also a piece of the cake. If not, you're well, if not, yeah, the worst enemy of CONCACAF, it's CONCACAF, where we're not letting the others grow. We just want the big dogs to stay, the big chiefs, and that's not good. It's not fair, and it's not good. So it is unfortunate, but that's why everyone laughs of the Gold Cup, and they have all the right, because the Gold Cup is not a serious tournament. They don't put it as serious as they should be. So like I'm pretty sure if they host it in why don't even host it in Mexico? I never understood why we don't even host it in Mexico. Mexico, they have infrastructure.
Mexico would be a great host.
They have infrastructure. They have stadiums. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They always do it in the States. Everything, Nations League in the States, Gold Cup in the States. Everything is in the States. Like nobody gets a piece of the cake. The States wants to take it, everything for them. The other countries, they can't grow like that.
Yeah.
So it is sad to say, but it is. That's why I'm saying, like, every 4 years, and stop milking the States. You have to give it to everyone else. We are a confederation. It's not the States Confederation. It's a confederation. So give it to Canada, give it to Mexico, give it to the Caribbeans, give it to the Central Americans. Because, like I said, if Africa can do it, and I'm not disrespecting Tanzania and Gabon, but we all know they're not the top nations economical wise in Africa. But if they're able to host it with 24 nations. Stop lying and say in Central America they can host 16 teams. You see that's the lie that I don't like about the Americans. Like, they know everyone, they don't have infrastructure as we have. Doesn't matter. So yeah.
I agree.
So yeah. So sorry for the rant, but yeah, I wanted to talk about CONCACAF because I hope the continent can still grow. I think there's other countries that can still grow, and hopefully we can start we can start like how do you say this, like wait, I'm forgetting the word. But yeah, teams, I think they're going to be more competitive if sooner and sooner. But if we continue doing that, we're just gonna far them away. They're gonna be further away from what we really want. So yeah. I have two comments. Are there any Cristiano Ronaldo fans here? I mean, I like Ronaldo, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Ronaldo. I do like better a bit more Messi.
Nope.
Ali? No,
Nope.
no.
Nope.
Absolutely not. No.
Sorry, man. Sorry. We Allah is a big fan of Ronaldo, but he wasn't here today. And Eon said, "Yeah, not me." So with that said, guys, we're going to finish the stream today because I have some stuff to do. I have a board game today, board game day with some friends. I can't wait. I really love board games.
Oh, nice.
By the way, on the channel, I will start one day reviewing some board games because I have a bunch, and I think people should have them in their house to play with anyone. But yeah, so with that said, thank you so much, Ali. Thank you so much, Stuart. Ali, can you tell people where they can find you? Media?
Thank you so much for inviting me.
I said, Ali, can you tell people where they can find you?
Oh,
Okay.
nowhere. No. Ali Production. I have a YouTube channel and Instagram.
Let's
I
go.
give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Jason Entertainment.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, go to subscribe to Ali and also go follow our man, Stuart. Where they can find you, Stuart?
So predominantly twitch.tv at Stuefa Live.
Yeah, Stuart is on Twitch. I have to be on Twitch one of these days.
And I'm also
maybe
on Instagram under North Coast Rising.
Yes. Do you recommend to go on Twitch? Like to start a Twitch account? Like I heard good
It's
things
good
about
fun.
Twitch.
It's good fun. I started it during the pandemic. I don't do it as much as I used to, but I enjoy it.
All right. So yeah,
Yeah,
so thank you so much,
it's good
Stuart.
fun.
Thank you so much, Ali. Once
Thank
again, it was
you.
really nice to have you, and we'll see
Thank
each other
you
probably
again.
next week. I'm going on vacation, but probably I'll still be able to do a final live stream, at least talking about the World Cup. And after the World Cup, and after I come back, will be like around the 10th of August. We will do a tier list ranking of all the 48 countries that have been at the World Cup, and we're gonna have who disappointed, who did good, and etc. So I think that's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be a good one. So I can't wait for that. So thank you so much. By the way, Eon, who was on the chat, have fun with your friends. Thank you
you.
so much, man. And thank you to everyone who has been here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next time. Peace out, everyone.
Thank you so much. Bye.